Everyone good to go?
Yes, sir.
I've already been.
Ready?
All right. When last we left off, the party had traversed up the mountain, up Mount Gakis, and through Tolenska Pass, versing various things along the way. Some demons at Tolenska Pass, and then some nightmares there as well that you all faced. Well, not all. After reaching the pass, after reaching the Amber Temple, you went in through a little side access and took on some mountain berserkers, and have found a way inside the temple. You now are working out which way and how you want to proceed. You've seen into the next large chamber, this large statue with this kind of shrouded darkness over its face. And that's about all you've seen. You've had a short rest after the fight, and have prepared yourself ready for what is to come. So,
did we decide if we were going to use Sephir's shorter short rest, or were we going to just take a full?
I think we were just going to take a regular short rest.
A regular full rest.
I think it was you
Regular
that said
short
we
rest.
might be able to. We'd probably better off be using that my thing later if need be.
I just think that in the event that there's something else we have to do, I think this could be a good opportunity to take like a decently, like a decent short rest rather than like use one of your abilities to do it. So.
Yeah,
And that
we
being
can only
said,
use once,
look,
so-
if something happens, then yeah.
I don't need any short rest, so I'm fine. So whatever you guys need.
I need one. I'm decently hurt, so I'm gonna take a break.
Yep.
Already rolled my dice.
I did
Yeah,
too.
I'd already rolled it as well.
I did too,
least 4.
assuming we did. So same actually.
Cool. Okay. Well, I would have relayed all the information from what I saw in that room just before the short rest, like when I peeked into the room and then closed the door. Do we think we should check this other door? Because that large room seems quite ominous.
Oh, there is another door.
I get the feeling that this whole temple may be ominous.
I agree with you.
It makes me nervous that it was just these guys. Like, where are the people of this temple, if there is any?
These berserkers may have cleared them out.
They may have been, or they may have been long god.
That's true.
An unknown god
also,
doesn't necessarily.
Try the door, Grangrik.
Why is this barred from the inside, outside, whatever we are?
Well,
I try the door.
keeping something
like lift
in.
off the bar and open up the door.
Yeah.
Okay. As you open up the door,
Don't like that.
It's just abyss.
you see a corridor leading down to another door. In that corridor,
A box in a box.
you see 3 floating skulls, all on fire.
Oh, good.
Are we looking at a map at Telspire? Or are we just? I don't.
Oh, you might need to be dragged in.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank
yeah,
you.
you're not
Thank
in.
you. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Floating skulls.
Oh, they're-
I know what these are. Ben is very unhappy right now. Grangrik doesn't know.
And they all look instantly at you, and their eyes flare red. And please roll initiative.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry,
There
let me
was-
grab my water
There
real
was no getting out of that.
Grangrik.
That was
Close the
a,
door. Close the door. Close the door. Bar it.
honestly, maybe.
Close the door behind, in front of Grangrik.
And with
Just
that,
lock me in there. Bart.
so ends our first morning session.
Good job, guys. 25 minutes.
Good job. Not even. We started at 7:41. It's now 7:48.
Oh,
Didn't
God.
take long.
All right.
18 for Sephir.
15 for Marlon.
Actually, this was probably not the time to roll a low initiative.
Mm-mm. What'd you get?
Full round of combat. 10. 10 for Grangrik.
Yeah.
Shit.
Leo?
19.
Oh.
Okay, Leo first. And then we have the first flame skull, the one closest to you with a 22.
Oh, no.
The next one with a 9.
Oh.
And the last one with a 15.
Okay.
That's not terrible. They're spread out. It means they
2
can't.
out
That's-
of 3.
Is that
Rockets.
behind you,
It's level with me.
level with you?
Rolly.
So he'll go behind you.
I go behind me. Okay.
Okay. First up, first flame skull.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. It's going to open its mouth
Cool.
Oh!
and a fireball
Oh!
is going to go off inside the
no.
room.
You can hit
And
us
that's
like that,
everyone. So I can
though,
have
right
everyone
away.
please make a dexterity saving throw.
Who's within? If you're with, oh, I think Grangrik's the only one not within 10 feet of me.
Yeah. I'd like to use my
Where's-
reaction to use absorb elements, please, Dale.
Yeah.
You
You guys get a
certainly may.
+5.
Where's Marlon at? I'm not seeing him. Oh, yeah, there he
He's
is.
in
He's
the
kind
air.
of in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was zoomed in a little too far.
So
Do I?
just a quick question about absorb elements. It says I have resistance to the triggering effect, but I'm not sure if that means I have resistance to the first one or then what comes afterwards.
So you are you have the triggering effect is this fire damage,
Mhm.
and you get to resist this fire damage. So
Okay, cool. So I can reduce it by 1d6 and resist it as well. So it says the spell captures some of the incoming energy, lessening the effect on you and storing it for your. Oh no, sorry.
The
I-
D6
that's
is your
damage
next hit.
output after. Yeah.
You're right.
Swapping dice already.
Oh,
yes,
right.
let's go.
There's my dice.
It's
All right,
Dex,
can I
wasn't
please
it?
get dex saving throws, please?
14 for Leo.
Okay.
Are we within
Save.
10 feet or are we?
Yeah, you guys are.
Oh, so
You get a
19.
+5.
No, nice.
32.
Save.
Fuck.
You say
18.
32.
Yeah.
18. Save.
What did I get? 13.
13. Save still.
What?
Ooh.
Okay. I'll have that.
Yeah, they're pretty low.
I also rolled lucky, Dale, so I used a luck point.
Copy. 3 1s on the damage dice.
Okay.
Okay, 10 points of fire damage to everyone. That is pre-halved.
I
Okay.
use evasion.
And then I halve again for
And then you halve
again.
resistance.
Dobby.
So I take 5.
I don't take any.
Evasion.
Evasion's crazy.
Yeah, you succeed on rolls, so
You-
you take nothing.
You dodge a fireball. Like, hey, we'll take it, baby.
I take it all.
Right.
You just take it.
There you
Mm.
go.
Well, I took all of the half.
Oh, same actually.
There you
If we're
go.
labeling
Leo.
it like that.
Leo, you are up.
I will move here. I want to do something. I'm going to cast Spirit Shroud on myself. And I'm going to
Okay.
choose to use cold damage with that. No idea. I just see this skull on fire, and the first instinct I have is put the fire out.
Okay.
So I move there. Actually, did I have enough movement to move around? How do I do this? That's 15 feet. Then another 10 to get in. Oh God, I'm stuck. Oh God.
If you shift and then click your character, you can teleport yourself.
Sphere Shroud is only for melee attacks, isn't it?
Mhm.
Any attack you make deals.
Well, any attack within that range. It's like within 10 feet. So if you get within 10 feet, you can shoot an Eldritch Blast, and it counts.
Oh, yeah. Within 10 feet of me. I mean, if I'm within 10
It's a
feet, I can still cast Eldritch
shotgun
Blast,
Leo.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like if I move into there, I still...
Yeah.
And then am I
Yeah.
within 10?
You're within
I've been-
10 feet.
Yeah, I've been binging Dragon Ball Z.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Cool.
crunchy roll.
2 Eldritch Blasts.
Cool. Roll me some attacks.
That's a
Eldritch
20,
Blast.
26 and a 19.
Both will hit. Roll me damage.
Nice.
So that's a D10 and a D8. Is that right? Spells? No things?
Mhm.
Spirit Shroud is a
It
D8.
makes sense now why it was barred from this side.
At higher levels, 1d8 for every 2 spell slots above third, so it's just 1d8. D8, D10. If cold damage matters, 8 cold damage and 6 force. And then 13 force and 6 cold damage.
You note that kind of like as your blast fires, it's like wrapped in ice
Mm-hmm.
as it hits the creature. The ice just seems to melt and have no effect.
Sure. Okay.
No effect. Interesting. Interesting.
Anything else from you, Leo?
Nope. That's it.
Shit.
Sephir, you're up.
Shit. So Sophia's gonna just kind of like run over and look into the room. Would I know what kind of creature this is?
You may have heard of a flame skull before. Is there something that you want to try to know about it, or
If it's specifically a fiend or undead, or elemental?
roll me a Arcana check?
You sure?
No.
it's not.
15.
Okay. Yes, you are pretty sure it's undead.
Pretty sure this thing dead. Undead. You dead.
Nature of it being an animated skull kind of trips you to make you think it's more undead than anything else.
Okay. I am going to do this before. I am going to use my action to cast Protection from Evil and Good. So I cannot be possessed, be charmed, or frightened. And they have disadvantage on attack rolls against me. That's
Cool.
concentration for up to 10 minutes. I'm going to use my pact
Excellent.
slot for the first time in this campaign.
Ooh. New toys.
No,
Well,
old.
no.
Old toys.
Yeah. You just never
We
used
had a
it.
bit of a- we
I'm an idiot.
established some rules about how his
Yeah.
things work, and he was
I
like,
didn't
"Oh
know
my god!"
my warlock had its own specific individual spell slot. I thought my packed slot was for my packed weapon, and every time I summoned my packed weapon, it just used that slot, so I just never used it. But
Oh,
yeah,
Now you know.
I do know,
oh, you
and I know so bad. With that, I'm going to close the door. No, I'm not going to close the door. Oh my god! Having said that fireball didn't make it all the way to the wall, did it? Like over here.
No.
Yeah. I can't really attack right now. Because I use my action, so I'm going to use the rest of my movement to head over to the side of the room, just in case. And that's literally going to be my turn.
Okay.
Set myself up.
Marlon.
They don't know I'm here. I'm gonna creep to the edge. Creep to the edge. Pop my head out and go. Oh, do I have? Okay, question. Do I have to hide first, or they haven't seen me? I'm not visible.
If the moment you pop your head out, if you aren't actively trying to hide, you will be seen.
Okay, well I will try and hide then.
Yep.
There's action hide. Natural 20.
Okay.
31.
Yes.
And then I will pop a shot at the first one.
Go for it. Roll me an attack.
Come on, natural 20. Come on. No, not natural 20. 25.
That'll hit.
24.
Roll me some damage.
Okay. Actions. 4 of them. 1 of them. Not great rolls. 6, 12, 14, 19 points of damage.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Cool. Next Flame Skull.
Oh god.
It's going to launch a fireball.
Yeah.
There.
Yay!
That's all it does.
So everyone but Sephir, please make a dexterity saving throw again, please.
No one's within 10 feet of me, so I bitched out. Sorry, guys.
I think I failed this one.
I definitely do.
Well, I only got a 13 last time when I succeeded.
What do we got?
An 11. So
I have
I
an
don't think that's
8.
far.
Okay.
16.
Okay, both you guys fail. And I'm guessing Marlon takes no damage.
Yep.
That's fucked.
Oh, that's a better damage roll too.
Thank God I have resistance.
Cloak myself in.
Do you gain resistance until end of turn or just for that instance of damage?
I checked it. It's till the end of turn.
Okay.
Nice.
You have
20
resistance to the triggering damage type until the start of your next turn.
Cool.
Nice.
23 points of damage.
Yikes.
Do you round up or down?
I think we've been rounding down this campaign.
Down. I think we always round down.
Yeah.
11.
I am going to use my reaction to teleport next to the back guy. Like here.
I fuck with it.
So that fireball hit the first flaming skull as well?
That's a good question.
Yes.
Ooh.
It did not care.
Hey.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give myself temp HP for that as a D10.
Yep.
Big roll.
Nice. 10. Yeah.
Nice.
Mark where you want me to move you.
Biggest.
Here. Next to that guy.
Humongo.
All right.
Do you have like Spirit Shroud? Does it actually like bring anything up?
It doesn't
Well, that's
matter.
for
It's not going to do
Guardians.
anything. So, because of the damage type I've selected. It's all good though.
Yeah, you can choose to drop it, but you do still need to roll concentration because it reduces
Oh.
movement speed, I think.
Yeah. It would have been the first guy anyways. There's only one person that it removes movement speed for, I believe.
Yeah. It probably won't be relevant, but yeah, pick whether or not you're still
Yeah.
concentrating on it or not. And
I have
then
it. I have
roll
advantage.
concentration.
Natural 19 plus 6, so 25.
Yeah, easy.
Nice.
Grangrik, you're up.
Are they just going to keep
Fireball.
engulfing this room in fire? Because they don't give a care.
So Grangrik is going to run his hand along his staff, and it's going to alight with some bright white light. And if anyone could see his face, probably only Leo can, but some golden light starts to appear from his eyes. And I'm going to cast Fount of Moonlight on myself with my action. And then with my bonus action, I'm going to wild shape into my Sabertooth form.
Nice.
Huge. Literally.
Oh,
There
okay.
we go. And then I will move up in front of the flame skull in front of me.
Cool.
And that will be my turn.
What does Fount of Moonlight do?
So it gives me a resistance to radiant damage, which is not probably really going to apply here. It gives me an extra 2d6 radiant damage on hit.
Damn.
And it also allows me to make things take their reaction save when they hit me
Okay.
Reaction
to
save?
save them from being blinded.
Oh,
which
okay, cool.
I'm not sure it's going to matter here.
All right. The last flame skull is going to
Fireball.
drop a fireball in the center of the room to hit both of
Oh
you.
my god.
So I can please have a dexterity saving throw from both you, Leo and Grangrik.
That's better.
Is the first one looking like
21.
haggard yet?
21.
21. Yeah, that's a save. Grangrik,
16.
that's a save as well.
Nice.
Actually, sorry, it's even way higher than that. It's a 19.
Let's
Nice.
Because I
go.
used Sabertooth Tiger Dex mod, don't I?
Yeah.
It's looking at its mod.
Do we
That's a good one
literally
to save on. That's 31, halved down to 15.
do we literally close the fucking door?
Not
That's
now.
fucking rude. Alright.
No, but
Yeah.
like
Maybe.
close the door.
Come on, you stupid flame skull. Show us something different.
How much was it? Sorry, 32?
30.
31. 15.
31. So
15.
15.
Yeah.
45 feet.
Okay. The
I need to
next
make a
one-
concentration saving throw. I add plus 11 to this now.
Yeah,
So as
don't
long as I don't
bother.
roll a 1, I'm fine.
There's no critical failing on saving throws.
Well, there you go. So I rolled an 18, so I'm good.
The first flame skull is going to summon.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
summon.
A fireball.
Not quite.
If he summons another flame skull, we're closing the door.
Fuck you guys.
Oh,
A flame
The first-
sphere.
Oh, I can do that.
Okay.
And then he's going to ram it into you
Yeah,
immediately.
that's fair.
whoa.
I would like you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
What does
Okay.
a flame sphere do?
19 again.
Nice.
Okay, that does save. You will take 2 points of fire damage.
Yes, sir.
Leo, you're up.
Realizing that my spell isn't doing anything, I want to drop that and cast Hex on this one in front of me.
Go for it.
And then I'll make 2 attack rolls against it with my trident with radiant damage.
Cool.
What is that? 9, a 17 to hit, and then 26 to hit.
26 to hit, yeah, hits.
Yeah, that one. The 17 does not, right?
No, 17 does.
Okay. So then, 8, 14 damage on the first. Do you need to call out specific damage? Because the hex is necrotic.
What damage types are we?
Hex is necrotic.
And radiant?
And radiant, yeah.
Yes, I need you to split the damages.
Yep, so radiant is 9 and necrotic is 4. Yep. On the second hit, it would be radiant 8, necrotic 5.
Cool. Nice.
And
good hits.
Does that do extra? Do we see that it does extra?
Don't notice anything about doing extra damage, no.
Okay.
Do I? Yeah, I think I'm just going to circle around behind him here.
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of be better position, maybe.
All right.
That's
no
my turn.
worries. That's the end of your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Sephir.
Oh, so I can just, I'm just reading Pact of the Blade. I can cause it to deal blah, blah, blah damage, or its normal damage type.
Yep.
If I leave it as normal and it's a magic weapon, is that just normal magic weapon damage?
Yeah. Like slashing.
But like magic slash?
Magic slashing, yeah.
Yeah? Cool. It is slashing. Okay. Take the ruler out. Oh no. All right, so we're 25, and then another. Oh my god, I'm so fat. Hang on a minute. Stay there. I think it's about there.
Yeah.
That's about 10 feet.
Yeah.
Oh god.
All good.
Yeah, and then I'm pretty sure I'm within 10 feet of this guy in front of me.
Mm-hmm. Reaching over and going for a stab.
It's so weird to measure in here because it grabs onto other stuff.
You can remember you can drag your layer tool down so that like, some stuff gets out of the way.
Yeah. Drag the green one down. And then zoom in a touch and you'll take out a layer.
Yeah, the walls and the doors are still there. There's just doors that are.
Yeah, the doors don't.
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because they're so tall. I haven't used. Oh, I'm concentrating. So I'm going to put on my torches on.
You just did that as well.
So I'm concentrating on something. I don't really want to do that, I guess. All right, I'm just going to take.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna so just normal magic slashing damage. I'll take my 2 swings at the flaming skull in front of Grangrik. First one being a 14.
Hits.
Oh wow.
Roll me damage.
Sure. Not bad. For 13.
You flash with the glaive over the top of the saber-tooth in front of you, and it kind of slashes through the front of the skull, and you see the fire on it just kind of flicker and the eyes dim as the skull drops to the ground.
Ooh, one down.
Cool.
One down.
I would like you to roll me another Arcana check.
Ooh.
And
I give
Grangrik, do you think you would have fought these before yourself?
I was just thinking that. I think I may have come across them before.
You can roll it as well then. You can roll Arcana or Religion, I think.
I think it would probably be Arcana because I have proficiency in Arcana.
Sure. Go Arcana then.
Oh, yes.
I rolled
21.
16. Oh.
Okay. 21 is huge there. You remember being kind of taught about these back at the Emerald Grove. Taught about different undead, and your teachings tell you that unless these are correctly destroyed, they tend to come back. You remember something about being dispelled, having a curse removed, and holy water.
We have holy water, don't we?
I have it, and I'm wild shaped.
The kitty cat can't tell us.
Well, funny you mentioned
yeah.
that. Above table, I was just reading through Wild Shape again, and it actually says that you retain your ability to speak.
Oh, really?
But I don't know if that if that overrules the creature knowing a language. I don't know
You
what the
aren't the
interaction is.
creature.
You keep
know
your intelligence.
You keep your intelligence, so you keep your languages.
Right.
You're
Okay.
not-
So I
you
have
didn't
been able to
polymorph
speak this
into it.
whole time, but that's above the table, so you guys don't know that.
Super
You've
weird.
just
He's
chosen
been
not
holding
to.
out, which is great.
I love the idea
He
that
likes
you would
just-
maybe old Wild Shape couldn't, so you're just taught by some old master who said
Yeah.
you're not allowed to.
You
and
can't
just
speak,
never
and I've
tried.
just chosen not to.
Or he just enjoys cosplaying animals, so he gets really
Alright.
into it.
Anything else you'd like to do, Sephir?
I'm a snack.
The fact that I turned into a snake as well is so good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's him
Sophia,
trying to
you've
roar
got-
is just like rawr, rawr, rawr.
Mhm.
I believe you still have a bonus action, and technically you have an extra attack as well.
But no more movement.
Correct.
And yeah, I don't want to use like a spell for bonus. No, I'm good. I'm done. I'll
Cool.
leave it there.
Marlon,
Thank you.
what would you like to do?
What do?
I'm a bonus action hard.
Mm-hmm.
26. In.
Yep.
Take a shot at the second one.
Go for it.
21.
What do you want?
21.
Hits.
It's a natural one as well. Thank goodness for
Roll me
everybody.
some damage.
That's a bit better. 12, 19, 25.
Kill.
Actually, I'm gonna stand in the middle of the doorway.
Okay.
Move forward a little bit.
What?
Just there. Still floating.
Here's now the back flame skull's turn.
Mhm.
It's going to turn on its face. That's it for you?
That's me. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And look at you and open up its mouth as 3 orbs of magic are going to fly out into you as it fires off a magic missile.
Ooh, cool.
It's like a
At
auto
me?
hit,
At
isn't
Leo?
it?
Yeah, it's auto hit.
At Leo, all of them aiming at you.
Pew, pew, pew.
If I remember magic missile right, it's
3d4.
1d4
Oh yeah, 1d4.
plus 1, and there's 3 because it's a level 1 spell. Bam, bam, bam. Oh yeah, that's some 4 plus 2 plus 2. That's 8 points of force damage.
Pew, pew, pew.
That's it for its turn. Sabretooth. Grangrik.
I will leap over the one in front of me and get to the second one. And then we'll take 2 strikes against it in my
Cool.
Sabertooth form. A natural 20 and a 2.
Nice.
The 2 is a 8 to hit.
Okay.
Which I'm assuming misses.
That will miss.
Cool. So 2d6 for the strike, double dice, 2d6 for Mountain of Flying, and then that doubled as well. And then I will use my Elemental Fury for 1d8 of thunder damage.
Cool.
All right, so we have 8 points of thunder damage. Wow,
Okay.
that's so many ones. Oh, that's unfortunate.
No.
19 points of radiant damage. Wow, that
Alright.
could have been so much better. I rolled 4 1s, a 2, and a 3 out of 8
4
dice.
1s.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's on 1 HP.
Oh, no way.
Oh, that's really sad.
And I just got a low battery notification in my headset. That's just depressing.
Do you have a second attack? Oh no, you did. You
Battery.
missed, didn't you? Yeah.
I rolled, with
anything
both dice
else?
at the same time.
Bonus
No
action.
battery.
That will finish my turn in case you
Okay.
swing away.
No battery.
I think I technically did those in the wrong order, but that's fine. The one right in front of you is going to hit you with a magic missile.
Yep.
That will be 10 points of force damage.
Yes, sir. I will make 3 concentration saves after I put this in. You said 10.
You can't fail.
Oh, because there's no critical fails.
There's no such thing as a critical fail when it comes to a saving throw.
Okay,
Oh, I need to roll concentration for the magic missile. Hold on. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
It's 13 plus 6, so
It's
over
3.
10.
It's
3 different
3
checks.
saving throws.
Oh, sure. Yeah, because it's 3 instances of damage.
Yeah.
Natural 17 on the second one. Natural 16 on the third.
No.
Advantages. It's so good.
Yeah.
Because all the rest of them were pretty low.
All right. Leo. You're up.
I will start by making 1 attack on this guy that is hexed. Yikes, that will not hit. That's only a 11 to hit.
That will miss.
Okay, second attack on him is a natural 18. That will be good. 14 radiant damage and 2 necrotic.
Okay. Looking fractured. Starting to look a little. The fires are starting to flicker. Let's go with
Sure. I'll just
The,
say to the room, help!
You just a little squeal for help.
Yeah.
Does
That's my
the
turn.
flame sphere
Is this-
go away too, by the way?
Yeah, it disappeared. It
Oh,
shouldn't be
yeah.
there anymore.
Never mind. Yeah, I can't see it.
Yeah, just grip my trident and kind of stand my ground.
Cool. Sephir.
Okey-doke. Yeah. I think I may have wasted my spell. I am going to position myself between these two. Seeing that one of them's on their last legs. I'm going to do my 2 attacks and just kind of like try to slash either one.
Cool. Roll me attacks.
First one for the one in front of Grangrik. It's
Mhm.
going to be a 14. God, I'm rolling low, but pretty sure that still hits.
Still gonna hit.
Yeah, fucking hell. And then I'll roll for the attack on the other one. That is going to be a 19.
19 will also hit, of course.
I'm guessing the one in front of Grangrik is going to automatically die.
Yeah, honestly, they both are.
Ooh. Well, it's a 13 damage on the other one. Oh, well, rolled exact same for both. 13 damage for both. Normal slashing damage.
Cool. Both slashes, the others drop, the fire flickering out.
As soon as I see them drop, I will drop my wild shape. And begin to whip around my rucksack and start pulling out a flask, one of the 3 flasks of holy water that I have. And then in the other hand, I'm going to cast Dispel Magic on the one in front of me.
Yep.
With my last level 3 spell.
Sure.
And
So
then
as you
rip out
cast
the cork of the other one and then start dumping the flask of holy water on the other one.
Yeah. So as you cast Dispel Magic on the one in front of you, you kind of watch as this essence seems to pull away from the skull and then dissipate. And then the skull crumbles into a dust. And a similar thing happens as you pour the holy water over it. Only this time there is the faintest sound of a scream.
Cool. And I said, wouldn't have wild shaped if I knew I could do it this way. Does anyone have anything to take care of the last one, or am I using one of my last holy waters?
What else? What all can help? I don't have dispel magic, but
holy water, dispelling them or removing the curse that once afflicted them.
I have remove curse, and I will kneel down, grab the skull, and cast remove curse.
Cool. It will. That soul will leave from it, and it will turn to dust. Now, the walls of this 20-foot wide, 7-foot, 70-foot long. 70-foot long? Man, the sizing in this does not work. Arched corridor are sheathed in amber. The southern half of the hall is scorched by fire, and a charred corpse lies. And a charred corpse lies on the floor here, under a burned fur cloak. Several amber doors lead from this hall, and 3 arrow slits are cut into the east wall, floating in the middle of the hall. Were 3 flame skulls. So, you've got the arrow slits here that allow you to look out towards the large room. You've got 3 doors here on the western side and 1 large door on the other side of the corridor. And then at the very back here, you've got the skeleton.
Any of the doors barred from this side?
No.
Okay.
I believe so.
I'm going to... Merlon, can you check the body, please? In the interest of time, I'd like to not make waste of this spell. I only have a few minutes left of its potency.
I don't
want to waste my 4th level spell for that.
Investigation, I'm assuming?
What are you trying to investigate?
Oh, the body?
Checking
the body.
Roll me an investigation check.
No. What is it? 13.
13. It looks... it's an old skeleton. The only thing that still seems to be intact is a staff, which seems to be quite well intact.
I'll prise it from his body.
Let me give you a quick description first. Give me a sec.
Yeah.
So what you see as a staff, it is a like a large piece of ice wrapped in like a a leather bound at one point, but it appears as almost like a long icicle.
Cool.
Dope. I can't use this, but anyone interested in using a stick? It's a nice stick. It looks pretty cool. It's really big. And
I
look
would
up at
probably be interested as I start to move towards the middle door and say, which door has the prize behind it? You know, the game show.
The Monty Hall problem.
Yeah. Anyway.
Anyone know
The
how
one
to
we
pick a
came in.
solution? If I ask you to switch, what should you do?
Stay with the original one.
No, you
No,
always
you switch.
Always switch.
Oh, sorry, always switch. Of course it is.
Everyone's watched Blackjack, seemingly.
Yeah.
Love that movie. Great movie. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can, or does it appear that the door in front of me is unlocked, the one in the middle?
They all appear to be unlocked.
I'm going to push it open.
While all this was happening, can I have used my esoteric right to regain a spell slot? Takes a minute. I perform a ritual while they were doing that.
I just check your stuff there, Mud. Messages. Did you pass the staff off to anyone?
Well, I mean, I'm not going to hold on to it for very long.
Well, I mean, that sounds a bit...
I definitely didn't take it from him yet because I was walking to the door, so he probably still has it.
Throw him under the bus. We're still in combat?
No. Let me go exploration. There we go.
Thank you.
So you wanted to open that middle door? It opens up to a hallway.
A hallway? Oh, I hate hallways.
God. Are we just going to end up in this big fucking room anyway? Are we just like going around
sure
tiring
hallway?
ourselves
No, we're
out?
going the opposite direction.
I know, but are we just going to like end up in that big room anyway? Like, you know,
I mean, possibly.
we're just
Would you
like
like to
tiring
continue
ourselves
along
out
that way?
doing this.
Well, we've got your 10-minute rest if we need it as well. So that's why I thought it might be worth just trying to push through a little bit. Yeah, I keep moving down and go to the next one.
Staircase leading down.
Oh, I think I picked right.
Well, you picked middle.
I have no response to that.
Stuck in the doorway. I'm too fat.
Yeah, I'm having to.
Yeah, it's a little. I feel like I might need to change the thing that I did last time of making you bigger because half of this seems scuffed. So I'm gonna shrink you all back down.
Yep, enough.
Can you check your messages, Dale?
Yeah.
Now we see Tiny.
There you go. I think you can move around a bit better.
Marlon get shrunk again, or he's staying the same?
Marlon, the same.
No, I think he should be shrunk again.
Yeah, just an ant on the field. Leo?
Coming.
As specifically as we're moving down the stairs, I would like to try and keep an eye out for any sort of traps or arcane circles, anything like that.
No worries. Roll me a investigation check as you move.
Investigation. Natural 20.
Jesus.
Okay. Good to know.
You are perceptive.
I'm on high alert, baby. I might back out for a sec. My game's bugged out. I've got a big Grangrik would like to open the door unless you can get rid of that Dale on my screen. Oh, perfect. Thank you.
I'm gonna, as I'm like holding the staff because it's weird and I'm flying and it's really big. I was gonna say to the group, this is making me feel really weird. I'm really hungry. And really want more power. I'm gonna put it down. I'm gonna put the staff down.
The feeling doesn't go away.
What do you mean you're hungry? You want blood? Is that what you just said?
I want more power.
More power. I mean, you and me both, bud. Are you all right? And I want to move over to him. And are you actually flying? Or are you walking?
No, I'm actually flying.
Oh, so I'll look up to you. Can I?
No, I'm not very high. I'm just like sort of.
Okay.
I probably could just like walk on the floor.
I'll
Oh my god.
I'd like to check him out and just see if I can figure out what's up with him.
Roll me a medicine check.
I really just want to be more powerful. I just want to
12.
It seems like there might be something up with him, but like you're not really sure. Maybe it was something to do with the staff, or it did happen straight after he touched it.
What is going on? Are you come here, get down from the ledge. You're gonna hurt yourself.
I just
Sephir, like there's
Fuck.
he's freaking,
What's happening?
He's freaking out. I don't know. He keeps mumbling about wanting
Marlon,
more
what's
power.
wrong?
I really want to be more powerful.
Why are you gritting your teeth like that?
His beak. He's gritting his beak.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Sorry.
Unless you have crow's teeth, which can I pull some? Because I feel like the witch in me would love to have a few crow's teeth.
Can I discern what is happening?
Roll me insight.
Insight. Okay. Nice. 16.
You pick up like this isn't a personality trait that that Merlon usually has, and Merlon, are you still holding the stuff?
No, I've put it down.
Okay, and because he's not holding it anymore, you feel like it shouldn't be whatever was on the staff may have gone on to him.
Marlon, how long were you holding that staff for?
From the time it took me to walk from here to there to here.
And now you just want more power, is that right?
I have insatiable need to be.
What does that even mean, though?
Powerful.
Like, are you putting us in danger with that?
I get the feeling that if you don't help me do this, get rid of it, help me become more powerful, that I may seriously harm other people or yourselves.
Well, that's not great. I mean, I guess I just got this back, but like, let's give this a try. And I'll walk over and I'll put my hand on his leg while he's floating in the air on a ledge and perform this little sigil in the air and cast remove curse.
Okay. I would like both of you. Marlon, I want you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
And I want you to roll a charisma check. Leo.
They're within 10 feet of me.
You did move back up.
Charisma check would not give me that +5 though.
No, you do not get the bonus for that. But
Marlon's saving throw will.
yes.
Okay. 21.
Nice.
Marlon?
17 with my.
Okay.
with
You
the saving
hear this voice in your mind.
Is that a voice I know?
No.
Oh.
Cockroach.
It sounds like almost like a tired old man. And it says, I must grow more powerful. That is why I came here. You will not. No. Yeah. And the voice fades out as you feel like that presence is ripped from your mind and severed from you.
Jeepers. Oh, my eyes start to water a little bit. As like, like when you.
Oh, you don't need to cry. It's okay.
Oh, that was.
I did use my last spell slot, so I'm kind of sad too.
Leo, you watch as almost this essence, and you can kind of, you can see it because you're the one casting the remove curse.
Mm-hmm.
You see your magic kind of wrap around Marlon and almost pull out this this shadow over the top of him, and it just dissipates behind him into nothingness.
Can I? Yeah, okay. It doesn't like travel anywhere. It didn't go back to the club or the stick or anything. Like,
Didn't go back to the staff. It seems to dissipate.
Well,
I really gotta stop touching things.
or just let me look at it first. Like, I mean, if we take the time, the 10 minutes to look at something, I can check it out.
Yeah.
Keep us safe.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll do it. We just leave that there for now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you can look at it now if you want to.
Do we have time? Grangrik.
Yeah.
Marlon was
Echo comes
cursed,
from downstairs.
and I think that maybe, do we want to look at this? Do you want me to identify this staff real quick, or leave it?
I mean,
I don't really
unless
want
someone
Grangrik
else
to
is going to use it, I don't really care. I'm happy with mine, and I'm usually in a wild shape form, so I'm not too fussed with it right now. There's also a weird room over here.
Huh? Oh.
Little.
Oopsie.
Okay, let's have a look.
I just want to check out this room.
All right. While you guys check out this room, I'm gonna look at the staff, and I'll grab a piece of cloth from my bag and grab it and ritually cast the identify spell.
Go for it. So, you are casting identify. There's just a staircase down, and then there's kind of just an opening down there. There doesn't seem to be much of anything there.
Okay.
Just kind of.
Secret tunnel.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping.
Are you all waiting for him to finish casting the spell before continuing on?
Yeah, I mean, if he started it, I wouldn't stop it. Unfortunately, my Fount of Moonlight will drop, but that's okay.
You will find a Staff of Frost with no curses on it.
It was removed.
I have just sent it to you there.
Okay. Once
To me.
yeah, I'm just gonna pick it up and I'm gonna lash it to my backpack for the time being. That's kind of awesome.
Yeah, it's kind of wicked. It's kind of sick.
I'll come down the stairs and I'll be like, Grangrik, are you sure? This thing's pretty pretty cold. Wink, wink, wink.
Give us the goss. Give us the.
So the staff has 10 charges, and you can use an action to expend a charge or more to cast the following spells: Cone of Cold, Fog Cloud, Ice Storm, and Wall of Ice.
That's pretty cool.
Grangrik's like, oh, that might be better than my stuff.
Yeah,
Oh, no, my staff is literally just a wooden staff, but I've
I
also
know.
had it since I was probably a kid.
Yeah.
So.
Doesn't mean you have to. Yeah, it doesn't mean we bust it up into kindling for tonight's fire. We keep it up, but I mean, you could use it.
I definitely would be interested. I'm assuming it's going to take some time to become familiar with the staff. So why don't you hold onto it for now, and then
does it
we can always
require
look at it
attunement?
It does require attunement.
Well, I mean, I know we've just been waiting around to do everything, but we have no idea what's beyond those walls, and I am nearly completely out of resources. So, I mean, I know that stereotypical, like, got it going on, but I am also pretty hurt. So, if it is helpful, like, I mean,
perhaps now is the moment to use Sephir's ability. To be honest, a brief respite is not going to do me a whole bunch, but if it provides you two maybe a little bit of rest, then I'm happy to go with it.
And in that time, you can attune to this, I believe.
Well, I guess that's a question for the DM. Is there a difference between an hour for requiring attunement and a short rest hour being sort of a period for attunement?
No, I would let you attune in that 10 minutes. I've always thought it weird that it took an hour to attune to an item. Okay. So I've usually allowed it to be much shorter than that. Like I'm like a minute. Like you spend a minute with the item and then you can bond. You can establish the magical connection of it.
All right. Yeah, I'm down. Well, then in that case, if you wouldn't mind, Leo, no one else wants to use it. I may.
Someone should. I mean, if not you, then I would. I think it's too useful with its spells. So here you go. I hand it over to him.
And I will use the next 10 minutes to gain some familiarity with the staff.
We were a bit presumptuous, Sephir. I mean, if you're not comfortable with the timing of using your spell or ability, whatever that is, for this short rest, I guess we can come up with another solution while he does do something else while he's getting ready.
What will the ability do for you?
I will be able to. Yeah, I'll be able to heal, and I will get both of my spell slots back.
Oh, okay, that's pretty big. Yeah. Well, that seems worth it to me.
Okay.
Because this is something I've been able to do for a little while, and we haven't really needed it. And if we use it now, we may not even need to, use it again for a little while. So that's you have to be within 30 feet of me.
Where you at?
For the entire 10 minutes. But yeah, you'll gain the benefits from a short rest and regain 2d8 hit points. And anyone that's within 30 feet of me, if you're short of any hit points, you can also do that as well.
2d8. So we're going through with that, huh?
It's happening.
It's happening.
trash, but whatever.
When was the 10 additional hit points given to us?
At the start of before we entered the temple.
Yeah, we're still in the 8
Yeah,
hours.
you've still got that.
Yeah, you're still within the 8 hours. Yeah, you still have that.
Sweet.
Okay.
All right. Healed up. Got my packed magic back.
9 plus 8. 17.
Well, I'm not completely fully charged, but it's definitely in a much better position than we were.
Cool. I appreciate you using your spell slot on me.
You're welcome.
That really wasn't a nice feeling.
I imagine not. I would do it again. You want me to cast it again just for
funsies?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so sticking together, don't touch anything. Here we go.
Hands are in my pockets.
And don't open barred doors. Apologies.
I mean, we are here to figure out what the hell we're doing, so
That is true.
I mean,
We are supposed to. Yeah.
we definitely have to interact with things.
Oh,
Just
unbar
careful.
a door, poke your head in, and then close it again if you don't like what you see.
This is a very long hallway.
This is
We
a very
have-
long hallway.
I will say, I mean, between
Oh my goodness.
Grangrik, do you have Sir Scuttles or what would you call him? Little Ratatouille?
I can't remember what name I gave him, to be honest. I do have my familiar that I can bring to us. Would you like me to?
I mean, if we can use it to scout ahead and not be surprised by things, we weren't necessarily surprised, but maybe help us form a plan before we walk into a room.
Sure. I will. Do we think we have 10 minutes for me to cast this?
We just had 10 minutes, so I don't know if you.
Yeah, I know. I guess. Oh, I can probably use those 10 minutes to cast because it's Sephir using his ability to give us a short rest. That doesn't mean that I have to be taking a short rest.
Taking a short
Correct.
Well, so I'll use those 10 minutes then to cast Find Familiar, and I will cast him as a let's stick with an original, a rat. I'll do it as a rat.
Oh shit! All right.
Bro, that was one of the funniest moments, bro. It's so good.
Go do it. That's not the most recent rat.
It's not a rat. It's a ferret.
A fey rat.
A ferret. And then I will. I mean, which way do we think I should send him?
Yeah, I mean, do we want to make our way into that main room you were telling us about? I mean, we're here for a sword of sunlight. I have no idea where that might be.
Oh, did I take the spell? Did I not? No, I took it off. Damn it.
You have
God damn
locate
it.
object.
Yeah, I have locate object. I didn't
Does it work
prepare
if you know like a specific name of a thing, like a magic
No,
item?
I do need to have some sort of familiarity with it, so I don't think it would work. Or at least not
Pinpoint
fully
it.
work.
Yeah.
There would be there's interesting aspects that I would have to that spell, and specifically this weapon.
Yeah. So I don't think it would work, but it would have been like a decent try. Maybe I would have got to roll for it or something, but that's okay. I don't have it. So what I will do is I will send out me little rat man or my rat buddy.
Send out me rat man.
What I'll do is I'm actually going to move up here, and then do I see is this an opening in the wall? I don't really want to
I need a third screen.
walk out into the open space.
Yes. Let me do this. That is a staircase that leads back up to the main chamber.
Okay, cool. What I'm going to do then is, I'm going to send my rat around the corner to walk, stealthily sneak up the stairs, and then take a peek into the main room just to see if I can
Wait,
see anyone on the
Did I
sort
read
of
the description of this hallway? I don't think I did, did
No.
I?
base
No.
floor.
I'm just gonna be
Okay,
back to
lower
your
left.
back while you're doing that.
Glistening amber coats the walls and ceilings of this enormous hall like sculpted honey, and dust covers the black marble floor. The vaulted ceiling is 25 feet high. Set into the walls at the height of 5 feet are amber ledges lined with life-sized alabaster statues of cats, frogs, hawks, owls, rats, ravens, snakes, toads, and weasels. Many of the statues have fallen off their perches and lie shattered on the floor. An amber door in the north wall stands open. 4 other amber doors to the west and south stand closed.
Oh, it is open at the end of the hallway.
Are there
Yeah.
any statues that haven't been destroyed? And what are the animals that they'd
There are various animals that aren't destroyed, yes.
Okay. Okay.
If you
I'm-
kind of have a look, you can kind of see what it means by that. They've just got like random ones there, but
I'm passively kind of keeping an eye out for anything to study, like to learn about what this place is, like specifically like writing or words, or even if it's something that I can't understand.
sure.
Are the doors actually open in that end room?
Yes.
At the very end, yeah.
What can we see from our vantage point?
From back there,
Mm.
from all the way back there, probably not much.
Probably what you can see from like looking from here. Yeah.
Sephir, you cannot open that door.
Oh.
You attempt to, but it appears it is locked with no key. With no locking mechanism.
Okay.
I think we need to find another way to open this double door.
Is there dance moves?
There are. Roll for deception. That is a 16.
Roll for insight. Natural 1. Oh, okay. I'll be over in a minute.
Oh, actually, how does
You need to dance your way over.
wait. I need to just give me a second. I need to check something.
Yep.
There are dance moves.
Sealed, not locked. I feel like it can't be picked.
Sealed.
It says the door is sealed with an arcane lock, so I don't think that can be picked.
Oh, surely not. Can be danced off though.
Hmm.
All right. As you approach kind of further down, what I will jump back. This room has amber glazed walls and a floor of.
I'm gonna walk to the doorway.
Purplish, black marble. 2 amber sarcophagi stand in alcoves to the west and the east. A third sarcophagus that once stood in the north alcove lies shattered on the floor. Clustered in the middle of the room are 4 loathsome, hunched creatures, and each one has a single large baleful eye.
This is in the main room.
It's
The very
down
end of the
down
hall.
This
here.
is the room at the very end.
I think we
Kind of
close
hunched.
the
They were
door.
hunched kind of in the corners.
I stayed back with Grangrik as long as you weren't going up
So
there
you
too yet.
you wouldn't have been quite that close by the time you saw them.
I would have. I don't think I want to do anything with them. I think we'll just slowly walk away, fly away. Unless the other guys want to do something.
I mean,
I was walking into my familiar and
Yep. And I'm just
trying
watching your
to
back.
check out the main room.
As you kind of dip back a little bit, you hear a voice from there. What secrets do you seek in this place?
Oh, I'll
What was the one rule? Stick together.
Yeah, there was 3 rules.
Wouldn't matter if there was
So far.
100, to be honest with you.
Yeah, true. We'd all break them.
sorry to bother you.
Oh, they look cool.
Any chance there's a sort of sunlight anywhere near here? Sort of needing it to rid the land of a evil dude.
At this point, they kind of all come out and kind of look down the corridor. And they're all like, a
Slowly
sword of
moving
sunlight?
Oh my god, these fucking things.
Sorry, I missed that.
And one of them says, I, and the other one says, do not know of such thing. Was it here, you think?
That would be the information that we have, yes.
Interesting. And how, might you say, did you find this information?
It was told to us
By
a what would she be? A fortune teller lady?
Interesting. Have you had dealings with such? And he looks to one of the other ones. He's like, no, I have not. Where did you meet this fortune teller?
God.
Along the road between Barovia and Valakai?
Interesting.
Oh god.
Can you help us?
What would you like help with?
Do you know how to open the doors back there?
I should know. I don't think I stated this, did I? This is all you are hearing this, and the heads are moving,
Yeah,
but they're not speaking.
Yeah, this is happening in your head.
This is happening in your mind. Like
it's
got a mouth, and its mouth is kind of opening and closing, and its head's looking around at the other ones, and they're all as if they're talking, but you are hearing this in your head.
I don't like that at all.
Oh, so I can't hear it.
I think you probably all hear it. They're probably hearing talking to all of you.
Broadcasting it?
I don't think I do, though. I have a ring.
Correct.
that
You have
keeps
to
me
allow
from
it.
Doing that.
You don't hear anything.
Yeah.
You feel the connection, and it's up to you as to whether or not you want to allow it.
I'm a bit fearful of that, and I don't allow it.
Can you let us get in the door behind us?
We do not know the password for that door. We only knew the one for this door.
How long have you been here?
Long time. I would like you to make I need you to make a deception check.
Deception check? Why a deception check?
Just hear me out. Roll me a deception check.
I've been very honest.
No, this is not because of that.
Okay. I'm not very good at this.
Natural
one.
are my favorite creatures.
Oh.
One of the Nothics looks at you and goes, Merlon, is it?
I don't like that you were able to do that.
What is wrong with knowing more?
Well, usually you ask people for their names rather than just saying them.
What are all your names?
Yeah, I walked into that one.
I'm Sephir.
Roll me a deception check, please. Sephir.
Me?
Yep.
I'm good at these. 19.
Is like natural that, or you rolled a 19? You like that's with your modifiers.
It's a modified 19.
Cool. One of them turns to you and goes, "The grandson of the legend."
I'll, I'll on the spot just be like, oh, hang on.
This is a slow turn.
Grandson of a legend?
It's up for debate.
It's a fact. I do like a fact.
These guys are awesome.
I grow tired of this.
I do not. Come, there are many more things to know and discuss. Have you come seeking powers? And they gesture to the sarcophagi next to them.
Powers.
Wow, Marlon, you would have loved that fucking 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Just start jumping off.
Maybe we should have let him.
We haven't really come seeking powers. We've more just come to...
Why would one come to the temple of the faceless gods, where he himself gained his power,
We're definitely in
if
the right
not
spot.
to come for power?
We're more just here to find a sword.
Roll me a deception check again, please.
God.
I'm gonna use one of my luck points. These guys are freaking me out. It's not good.
You don't know what's good, because to be honest with you.
12.
No, that's not good.
It just cocks its head. It's like, you came for a sword, did you not? You said as such.
Yes.
That is a form of power. You came here seeking power. No different to us.
Okay. Yep.
Is there a reason that you should need power?
Yeah, you seem pretty powerful already.
This is our power. We were not always like this.
And to what end is your power?
Roll me a deception check again.
Fuck yeah, 23.
Okay. We get to know things. Know things
Right.
of others. And of this place.
So you seek information through power?
Yes. That is very astute of you.
Thanks.
Thanks, I guess.
Well, we've already asked you about the sword, which you don't know. No offense. And
There is a power in here that may help you.
Insight check.
wow.
Sure, roll it.
They probably have like plus 50 deception.
Probably. 16.
Seems to be telling the truth.
Insight check on the DM.
I am telling the truth, yes. And actually, as a note to you, they don't have good deception at all.
Funny. How do you know what will help us?
They know everything.
You are looking for things.
Okay, what kind of power, if not the sword, do you know about?
The power to find things?
Like a sword?
Like a sword.
Okay. Is the power in one of those things beside you?
It is.
And would one have to enter one of them to get it?
No, just come and touch and choose.
I see.
Oh,
We've
look,
just
I really
set
don't
some
want that.
strict rules for ourselves, which you probably know about.
Do you know the spell scrying? I was once able to cast it as a man.
You were once a man?
Once. No more.
What turned you into this?
A choice. I wanted.
Like touching the sarcophagus?
I knew of the consequence.
So that's a
So-
yes.
Yes.
So what consequences wait for us if we touch the same thing?
You cannot touch the same thing. As you look at the room, you see the two intact sarcophagi, the one that is, and then there is one in there that is destroyed.
Did you destroy that one?
We did not destroy it. It was destroyed upon our use.
All 4 uses or 1?
All 4.
You
Does
were
this
all
voice, like in my head, does it sound familiar?
No.
Okay.
No.
It's not an old man.
The old man's skeleton was laying up there up top.
No, yeah, well, I figured, but I just wondered if it was maybe, if it was someone else's skeleton.
So you were all 4 men that came here, and
Yes.
did you know each other when you came here?
Yes. As we now know each other better.
I'm not really on board with becoming, no offense, one of you guys.
You will not
Oh,
be
no,
like
no.
me.
Okay, what will I be?
Let me.
As you stand there, half crow man, lying.
Yes.
No offense. I don't want to be. I don't want to be a monstrous creature.
Yeah.
That's a good call.
I don't want to be a freak. He's a freak.
Grangrik, are you just still chilling back here? Did you warg into the other room? Or I mean,
I did, but I think this conversation was happening at the same time.
as long as you're there, I'm watching your back, kind of knowing that
The-
you're not necessarily aware of what's going on.
One
around you.
has come before for this, and he did not change like us.
Ah,
What power did he seek?
He sought knowledge, the knowledge to seek.
but that was what you'd already grabbed.
No,
No?
no, we gained the knowledge to know, not the knowledge to seek.
The knowledge to know. If you know, you know.
So what are our options?
You. Let me have a look. I gotta check these.
Oh god.
I drank too much water today. I gotta pee again. Beep.
I kind of
There
want
is
to do
the
this.
power of cold and the power to find. And he gestures at one and then at the other.
What does the power to find mean?
I just said so. Did I not? And then you hear like the other voices. Yes, you did.
Power to see.
The power
The power to
see,
seek,
know.
the power to find.
What does that mean though? Like, as in, I can just know where everything is if I
To
want to know what it is.
spy and to find.
I like the cold one.
I don't like any of this.
Group huddle. Do I
You guys
go
come
and
back
touch
to us.
the cold orb?
Yeah, he's warging. I'm watching his back.
Do you remember the
Give me a
rule?
minute. Give me a minute.
You can speak to the power first before you decide.
Oh, I'm not talking to any. Oh my god. Merlon.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Merlon.
Yeah.
Only 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
touched
While you guys are
something.
there, I'd like you both to roll some more deception checks, please.
It's only 20 minutes ago you touched something cold, and what happened then?
7. Yeah, you're
10.
right.
Okay.
This conversation's being listened to.
One of them kind of creeps forward a little bit and kind of grabs onto the door frame. And as you guys are looking, he says,
God.
"Do you not seek the power to destroy him?"
See, now you're just
Sephir.
tugging at me heartstrings. Ooh.
Marlon,
Ooh,
do
yes.
you not seek the power to protect the ones you love? Are you strong enough now?
I
Merlon.
don't know. You guys know everything, am I?
Merlon.
Yes,
We have each other.
we do.
We are here for a reason. And we cannot trust anyone or anything other than ourselves. Sometimes not even ourselves, as you felt 20
Yeah, well, that's very true. That's very true.
How about a way to find what you need?
I'm
You
not.
do not know
I'm.
where it is, do you?
I've not dropped eye contact with Marlon. I'm not listening to them anymore. I'm done with this conversation, and I'm going to go back to our friends and continue looking for the thing we're looking for, because we can do this ourselves.
Yeah, I agree.
Grangrik is able to hear all this conversation back and forth, or are we too far
This
away?
is what I was curious about, because I'm warging, so I'm technically in the rat state, which is in the main room. So I don't know if I can also.
I think
hear
you still
that-
hear this through your mind.
Okay,
Because
cool.
this isn't spoken. These aren't having to sense it. You are hearing this conversation.
Are they
still.
replying out loud, the two of them, Sephir and Marlon? Or is it all mental?
I was imagining that I was talking. Yeah.
I think he's talking. I
Yeah,
imagine Marlon was talking.
I was talking.
Yeah, I wouldn't like the idea of just thinking stuff. And I start to walk back.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna keep watching.
I am also going to start to walk back.
My interest is
Okay.
peaked the few times that they've kind of discussed gaining power and specifically knowledge. So I'm just kind of waiting, watching Grangrik's back until he returns to his own vision.
Okay,
His senses.
Grangrik, you are walking, and where would you like to go and search?
So yeah, my rat went up the stairs, and is probably originally he was just sort of like peeking through the entrance, trying to see what was happening on the main floor to see if there's anyone down there. But probably
In the
as more
in the
time
large area.
yeah, and then as more time went by, he was probably then starting to skirt around the edges of the walls, trying to see if there's
So-
something else in there.
I think I had already read this out. The 4 black marble columns supported by the vaulted ceilings. Its face is a void of utter blackness. The ominous statue stands between 2 black marble balconies, one of which is partially collapsed and fallen on the temple's black marble floor. In front of an open doorway, the walls of the temple are sheathed in amber, and the doors leading from it are made of amber as well. Arched hallways coated with amber lead away from the temple to the west and east. Flanking these exits are alcoves that hold white marble statues of robed human wizards with pointed hats and golden staffs. One of them has toppled over and lies shattered on the floor.
Is there anything or anyone on the actual floor?
You cannot see anything or anyone at all in the area.
Yeah. Okay. So I probably would have done a full circle around the temple to sort of make sure that it was clear. And then if I wasn't able to find anything, I would
Can
have
you
then
roll
probably...
me a perception check, please, however?
Sure. 13.
Okay, no worries.
And then I probably would have had the rat start to come back. So I would have given it direction to come back, and then I would have dropped my warg, hopefully around the time that they were finishing up their conversation with these Nothics.
Yep. Cool.
Right. Don't talk to those things. Can I roll a history check or an arcana check to know if I know about Nothics?
Why? They seem to be wanting to
really nice.
give us the information we seek here, and help us find what we need to find.
I rolled a 16 arcana.
You know of Nothics. You know that they can be sometimes cursed wizards. You also know them to be some people refer to them as a dark oracle. But probably not heaps more than that. I don't think your work
Do I know
would have
how
dealt much.
dangerous they can be?
Yeah, you know that they are threatening. You don't think from what you know of them and the people that you've heard talk about fighting them when they have actually fought them, you aren't actually that threatened by them.
Ah, okay. Cool.
It is more of the mental aspect that intrigues you about it.
I don't think we should talk to those things. From what I was getting in my head while I was checking out the other room, I don't trust them. I know that they are appealing to a sense of what we want, but
A purpose.
I agree that we can do this ourselves, like you said, Sephir. The main room is clear. We could go that direction.
I think that's good. Cool.
What's the risk here? That we get turned into what they are?
Nothing comes for free.
Yeah.
Leo, there's in a place like this, there is always consequence or sacrifice or something. I don't think it's worth it.
Well,
Not until we've sort of cleared all other areas, and that is our last resort.
I think that is wise, but I don't think we dismiss it completely. I think it's a bit short-sighted of the two of you, especially, to talk about gaining the benefits of something that isn't mostly ideal, with some downsides. Your conditions are not without their risks, right?
Wait, when you said
you and
Sephir, you said you two,
Sephir and Merlon. Yeah.
I'm sorry, you think my condition was a choice that I made, that I wanted this?
Mine was.
It might not have been, but my point is that...
It most certainly was not.
And neither is mine. My point is there can be incredible gains from things that are a little bit discomfortable.
Go and talk to them then.
And I turn and walk down there. And as I approach them, in my mind, I will say, opening up my mind to allow them to speak to me, and I will say, you speak of knowledge and of power. I am seeking knowledge.
If it is knowledge that you seek, come and touch and speak.
Is there any going back once I do touch? Is there a choice to be made?
There is a choice to be made once you touch. After that choice, going back is possible.
I will spin the ring
Improbable.
on my finger that has the diamond eye-looking piece
Mm-hmm.
and say out loud, "Is this too risky?"
Ooh! 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 Oh, wow.
This is a good choice, child.
Oh.
Without hesitation, I walk in and put my hand on
fuck.
one of the sarcophagus.
Yep. Okay.
Good when your DM says, "Oh fuck," that's good.
Oh,
We don't
no.
like that.
Oh,
This is one of those. This is Leo. I am scared. Okay. So,
Just look directly into the sun, Joel.
Yeah, it's like coming off the blinds. It's blind. It's
I just
actually
wish you like
blinding
turn to it and look at it like, oh, dude.
so they point you to the east sarcophagus,
Okay.
and as you go up and put your hand on it,
me.
Mm-hmm.
Blinking lights.
you hear a voice speak to you in a low, kind of almost rumble.
Okay.
I am Cariad. I can give you the gift to seek and scry for a time.
What do you wish in return?
Your smile.
As in, he's going to take away her smile.
Would you accept this gift?
With my hand still on that sarcophagus, I'll look to the creature that's been speaking to me, and in my mind, what does the other offer?
The other offers cold power.
I'll take a step away and almost like instinctively, like my mind is racing back to the moments that I would be playing in the forest and longing to have a real family, real people that cared about me. And having my hand on that sarcophagus, I kind of even like subconsciously feel the strength of knowing and being able to maybe seek out the people that I've been looking for, what I've come into Barovia for. But I have this draw in me from another place that conflicts me and moves me more to the power and the idea of power. And my hand falls away from that sarcophagus as I walk over to the other one and put my hands on it.
Mm-hmm. I am the power. Delban. Star of ice and hate.
It's always a catch.
I will give you the power of coal. Though you will fear my opposite.
Like all the fireballs we just encountered.
I'm I have a hard time believing anything can be much more fearful or fearsome than what we already have been through. And I open my mind up to accept the power.
I would like you to roll a charisma saving throw, please.
Okay.
I'm not going to get my bonus.
Plus
buddy.
9. Hey, Sephir, can you come here for a second?
Just using
Remember?
Come here.
Wow.
I've literally still got my back turned. I'm not even like looking. Disapproving.
17. I have a plus 9 and rolled it. Wait. Yeah, plus 9 and rolled 8.
Cool. You feel this power reach through you like a freezing chill before feeling suddenly comfortable with it and warm. It's kind of nice. You feel this kind of frost at your fingertips as your fingertips almost go a light pale blue. You gain the ability to cast Cone of Cold.
Ooh.
You don't know for how long and how many times you'll be able to cast it. But you have that ability. You are also under the effects of a Ring of Warmth.
Okay.
Which says you have resistance to cold damage. And in addition, you and everything you wear and carry are unharmed by temperatures as low as minus 50 Fahrenheit.
Whoa.
Suddenly, you feel all of this like extra clothing that you're wearing to keep you warm is just so unnecessary. It makes you feel hot and overheated. However,
I'll untie the neck of the coat and take it off. Take the cloak off of my shoulders.
Your memory drops back to the fight that you just had, and all the fire fills you with horror. You gain a trait. You gain the flaw, Fire Terrifies Me.
Okay.
Fire terrifies me. Luckily, Caleb's not in this group.
I'll look down the hall. Well, is anyone else going to touch this other one? Or am I left to do that as well?
Nope.
Do I hear that from where I am?
Yeah, you'd hear it.
I'm going to start walking away.
Leo, I apologize, but I am comfortable with the powers that I currently have, and I do not trust these creatures.
I'm good.
But you trust my judgment when I identify items for you. And Merlon, you trusted my judgment when I removed the curse. Whatever it takes,
That's because it's you. I trust you, and I do trust your judgment, and I don't trust these creatures saying that they are going to give us power. Are you asking me to take a leap of faith and trust your judgment in taking these powers? Is that what you're asking of me?
I was given what I asked for a bit of sacrifice on my own. I think a lot could be gained from the knowledge of knowing where the side might be and the potential of being able to see beyond our immediate surroundings. That's what this, and I'll point to that sarcophagus, that's what it offers. If you're not going to do it, then I am, at whatever cost.
I won't begrudge you for doing that. But I'm not comfortable taking that leap.
Are there any torches in around anywhere? Open flames or anything?
Doesn't say how the place is lit.
Okay.
Maybe the amber gives off the light.
Yeah.
I'm just quickly looking at something real quick. I think, can I roll an insight check on Leo's current sort of, I guess, attitude? Like, I guess this is more of a question to you, Crub. I'm trying to gauge if there's a sense of disappointment. Oh no, it's really bad. 6.
I don't think she's really hiding it. I think that what you sense from Leo is probably a bit of validation in coming here, that like this is kind of the beginning of what she's been looking for, but also she's not disappointed in anyone's, like she's not disappointed. She's just resolute in, she's convicted of what she believes this is going to give her and give the group.
Does it seem like she's almost like not actually doing it, but sort of like reaching out a hand and asking for someone to join her in this feeling?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Grangrik is gonna start walking forward. And as I am walking forward, I'm turning my head back to Sephir, who I'm assuming has his back to.
I've walked up the stairs. You can't. I'm not even there.
Okay. Well, in that case,
he's walking off.
I would have turned my head to see, and seen that Sephir is not there.
I'm walking away.
Mhm.
I'm gonna be like in between, be the conduit between. So I'm gonna stand here. Which stairs did you walk back to?
Yeah, where you are.
These ones? Yeah. I'm gonna be here, but I'm also gonna be watching here.
I'm gonna walk up to Leo, put my hand on her shoulder, and whatever it takes, and put my hand on the sarcophagus that she pointed to.
Oh.
You hear the voice go, "Do you come seeking the power to find and to seek?"
I do.
Do you accept my power? I am Kared, the star of secrets.
Sylvanas, protect me. I do.
Roll me
Wow.
a charisma saving throw.
Charisma, not wisdom? Damn.
No.
I have a -1 to this.
Oh,
I rolled a natural 19.
Ooh!
So an 18.
Very good.
As you touch, you feel the power kind of pulse through you, and there is this clarity that you receive that almost vanishes straight away, but you all of a sudden gain an understanding of a magic that you didn't understand before. As you turn to Leo and kind of attempt to smile that maybe this worked, Leo, you see Grangrik turn and give you this evil, cruel smile. Grangrik, your smile is now evil and cruel as it looks, and your voice is always spoken at a low whisper.
God damn it.
You gain the ability to cast Scrying.
So whenever I smile, it's always a like devious, evil-looking smile, or do I just always have that?
No, whenever you smile, it is a devious, evil-looking smile.
Walk around.
And whenever I speak, it's always a low whisper.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's gonna get real annoying.
We did what it takes. I'll kind of like, from his smile, I kind of almost knowingly in the back of my mind, I know that I knew what that was going to do to him and didn't explain. And I kind of shuffle to his side, pray that it's worth it, as we walk back down the hallway. Or I
So
do.
I would have I have no clue that Grangrik has also just gone in there and touched it.
No,
then.
you don't know that.
Oh no.
You walk up into the large area, and you're just kind of looking at this massive statue that has this like this actually, do you have Devil Sight?
I don't think so. I think I just have
No,
dark
okay.
vision. Yeah.
Leo, do you? Does anyone have the
No.
ability to see through magical darkness? No. Okay, cool. You see a magical, a kind of aura of darkness around where the head of this statue is. This massive, like 40-foot tall statue.
That takes an invocation to get. No, I don't have that.
Yes, it's an invocation. Yeah. Okay. What would you like to do?
As we're returning to, I'm assuming to the hallway. Grangrik, I presume you're going to be able to find the sword now, or whatever you might like to find. I'm guessing.
I'm just quickly having a look at the scrying spell.
Which I don't know that. He just told me you were be able to seek and find. So I'm assuming that, right?
Do I know the ins and outs of scrying once the ability is sort of given to me?
I'm going to say yes and no. You know how it works. You probably don't know the specifics of item finding with it.
Yeah, I guess the question was, because I'm looking at the spell now, it only says particular creature. It doesn't say anything about object.
There is a bit down the bottom that says, instead of a creature, you can choose a location you have seen. However, I would say that you probably aren't aware of not being able to target a physical thing, an object.
Yeah. Okay. So it can be a place or a person, but it can't really be an object.
You don't know that though.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I look back to.
If it doesn't work, the spell will just fail.
Another question. Do I know I'm now afflicted with this smile and low whisper, or am I about to talk and hear it for the first time?
you would know when you speak for the first time and when you first see your reflection when you smile. You would not know that your smile is
and that's more the question.
I feel like you would.
Yeah, you don't know
feel
that
it
your smile
too.
is like that.
Like
Okay,
you
cool.
would feel that your
You would probably
face is
feel that as you
contorting.
try to
Yeah.
smile, your face feels different.
Okay, cool. I turn back to Sephir and
Have you guys walked up?
no, we're walking out of the room.
He's up the stairs. You've got to walk out the hot corridor and up the stairs.
Yeah,
if you're gonna-
we're walking out of the room.
Yeah.
I guess. What's going on? What? I guess we can only try and find out. Why is my voice like this? Did you know that this would happen?
Not exactly, but they did say there was a price to pay.
Well, I guess if it's only a voice change, that's not so bad.
And I will smile towards her and release this devilishly evil shit-eating grin.
I'll look at Grangrik.
And
I'll
I
kind
guess
of
I'll gauge the
avoid.
reaction off that.
Yeah, I'm knowing it's coming because you kind of smiled in the room before. I kind of just focus on staring you in the eyes. You remind me a bit of Mother. That's all I say. Smile back.
Well, let's go catch up with the others.
You're right, Jamie. This is going to get real annoying real quick.
All right. You guys walk up the hallway and catch up with Sephir and Merlon.
Just before we leave, I close those doors if I'm able to.
As you go to close the doors, and Nox's like, "No, leave it. We like to see."
Do they stop me from closing it?
They like put their hand on it, but it's not like an aggressive. Like, if you close,
I'll help.
leave
And-
it.
Can't be that bad. I leave it.
You leave it open? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
And yeah, get up to Marlon and
Well, that I guess wasn't so bad. It changed my voice a little bit.
Oh, that's quite the devilish grin you've got there, friend.
What? What do you mean?
I mean, let's try and keep you away from children for a little while, lest you eat them.
Okay.
Sophia, can you please make a perception check as you kind of are walking around? I assume you're having a bit of a look around in the area, or if everyone wants to make a perception check as they wander around into the large room.
Sounds good. 18.
not
Okay.
good.
I'm gonna just kind of be the last to come in. I don't think I would have
7.
made it up into the room yet.
I am clearly preoccupied.
Mhm.
Rolled a 2.
Okay.
I actually rolled a 4, but reliable.
All I
chance.
see is red.
I just want to make
Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
So 18 doesn't do it for me. Okay.
All right. What is everyone doing? What would they like to do?
Trying to catch up with Sephir because I saw that he wasn't in the hallway when I went into that room. So I'm after sort of meeting Marlon and now trying to catch up to Sephir.
Yep.
And if I do catch up to him, I sort of walk up beside him and
I didn't see you there, but I hope you understand that Whatever we can do, we must.
Grangrik, you didn't.
And there's a smile.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I did.
It didn't cause you to do the fingers.
I'm sorry, it did.
Grangrik. Oh, look at where we are. Look at what we've encountered thus far, and the people and creatures that have been afflicted with certain things. I just don't understand how you could take such a risk.
What if it helps saves your sister?
At what cost?
At the cost of me, I'm not so worried about. You mean that much to me. I think
So
I
you're
can
saying you
find
did this
her.
for my sister?
I think I did it for us, and part of us is your sister.
I did it for us. I'm doing this for us. Oh,
I did it for us.
I
mean,
think
that's
I can
fair.
find her.
I did this, and I'll like pluck a feather that sort of like was annoying me and out of.
It's one of those ones
Yeah, I
that's
did
like
this.
it's not shed its
Yeah.
little like
Going
its
the
thing
wrong
in
way,
it,
yeah.
like, you know, like a pin,
Yeah.
pin feather or whatever they're called.
I did this for us, so that makes sense.
This just may take a little time for me to wrap my head around everyone, as Marlon said, and as you have just experienced. You all had a choice in these things, in these changes, and I did not. It's not something I wanted. It's not something that has really benefited me in any kind of way. I mean, in that last fight, it was pretty useful, but
Hypocrite.
What happened to me has only caused me pain, and I worry. And in my eyes, if I can't help someone with just what I have, then I can't help someone. I don't want to hold this against you, but understand that it is going to take me some time to let go of and not judge you.
Take all the time you need. In the meantime, maybe we can focus on getting this sword and getting your sister.
Sure.
It was our choice, by the way, in the end.
I don't even look at you.
Ooh.
Thankfully, we didn't ask your permission.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to walk around.
You hear a voice call out as you were all kind of discussing in this chamber.
Balls.
Does someone go there? Oh, God. The sound seems to come from the head of the
Above
of the
us?
statue. Yes.
Oh, God.
Fly up level with it.
You are looking into a void of blackness.
Is anyone there?
Yes.
Do you need some help, or are you okay? Like, what's going on?
Well, I'm here. I was guarding the temple, and I've been here a long time now. Who are you?
We are the afflicted.
The afflicted.
Well, that's very vague. Give me a moment. and you hear this kind of like scuttling, scurrying, and then out the back of the tower, out the back of the not tower, out the back of the statue, you see a where is it?
The back of the statue.
No.
Oh, there's a little. I mean, I shouldn't be able to see in here, but I can.
Oh, the room, yeah.
Oh, there's a room. Oh.
Okay. You may recognize the figure. It is not the same looking. This is just the figure that I've been able to grab.
Sure.
Actually, I think that's a woman, so that's probably not the great figure to grab.
I'm
Never
a
mind, give me
woman.
a second.
Wait, who's this dude?
No, that's Tabaxi.
What the
Is he
fucking
one-
wizard?
wizard.
in the
You're a wizard, Harry.
These were the 3 wizards. The
Statues?
4 wizards,
Oh,
and
the
one was
statues, right,
yeah,
one's
like
fallen down.
crumpled
Okay.
and fell down.
Gotcha. Okay. I understand.
I understand nothing.
Yeah, they definitely won't come alive.
Yeah, I know. That's my opinion.
Yeah, definitely won't. Definitely not.
Nothing to worry about.
You're a wizard, Harry.
That'll do. This will be fine. An old man wizard kind of
Oh, yeah.
stumbles out.
Oh.
Oh, hello. I'm Henrik.
Does that name sound familiar? Does that name ring any bells?
I don't think so.
Sounds like, what was it? Elric?
Yeah.
Is that-
Wait, where is he?
I'm not
Yeah,
seeing
where
him
is he?
either.
Oh, there he
Ah,
is. Found him.
Oh, yeah.
Line of sight.
Fog of war.
Yeah. Hello, Henry.
Hello.
What are you doing here?
I was guarding the temple. Did I not say that?
You did.
I'm
say
guarding
that,
the temple.
sorry, I apologize.
Okay.
Wondering, can you help us?
Help with? What with?
We're looking for a sword.
A sword. Okay.
Sword of sunlight.
You've got a couple. I found one.
Wow.
Quite witty, aren't you?
A
Sword of
specific
sunlight.
sword, I take it? Sword
Yes,
of sunlight.
Sword of sunlight. Yes. Does that ring any bells?
No.
Okay.
What is this
We'll be on
place?
our way then.
A temple to a faceless god or an unknown. You've been here guarding it. Do you care to tell us about it?
'Tis the temple to the faceless god, to many gods who do not wish to be known.
Ah. Not all bad though, right?
And he looks at the two of you and he says, "You've already met a couple. Bad and good is a matter of perspective, is it not?"
That's very true.
Sophier's rubbing his temples.
Do you have
If you don't know where this sword of sunlight is, perhaps you could tell us what is in the remainder of the building. We as you just said, found some of these gods already. What is in the rest of the temple?
You're raising your voice,
Keeper?
Grangrik.
The temple's keeper is here. He lives still. There are various others that seek power. that struggle to leave. Some that
Oh.
protect the powers.
Are we going to struggle to leave?
That depends what you want to leave with.
Jesus Christ.
We
Come
want
on,
to leave with
Waving
this
sword.
sword of sunlight.
Hate to keep going on about it, but that's kind of our sole purpose here.
Do you know of
Well-
any like artifacts within the temple, hidden myths, legends, anything?
No. Well, this whole place is a myth or legend.
Do I believe him?
Insight check him.
Yeah, I was gonna literally
Roll me insight checks. Anyone that wants to.
that no.
Vibing.
Yeah.
30-20.
Damn it.
Natural one.
Insight 18.
6.
But because of reliable talent, 15.
Okay.
Oh,
That's crazy.
Does that only account for dex skills, or does that count for everything?
No, anything you're
that I have
proficient with.
Anything I have
Oh.
proficiency with.
All right. What were the rolls? Sorry, I know someone said
18 for me. I
Dirty
think.
Dirty
20.
20 was
Yeah.
the hardest.
Yep.
one.
dirty 20, 18. Okay,
And 15.
and 15. Okay. What's his? Oh, okay. Hell yeah. Oh,
Hell
fuck that.
yeah.
Roll like trash.
yeah.
Was I? Oh. Interesting. Okay. Jeepers. Yeah, you definitely know that he's lying. Like he knows something about something.
Look,
He knows something about an
Do
artifact.
we all know, or is it just the other two?
The 18 and the 20 know.
Okay.
Henrik, not to be too forward, but you're clearly hiding something from us, and as is your right. But this is a very important kind of quest for us, and if you could help, it would be greatly appreciated.
All quests are important to whoever is on it. Are they not?
Fair. My last statement still remains, though. It would mean a lot to us.
Oh, that is nice.
Yeah, you wouldn't be good at your job and you wouldn't have done this for as long as you had if you freely gave away the information, the secrets of this place. Is there anything that we can help you with? Any tasks that you need done?
Up on
In
the second story,
exchange
there
for a
is
little
something
information.
you could remove for me. That would be helpful.
On the second story. I mean, we came in from that way on the second story. Have we already taken care of it unknowingly?
No. I do not
Okay.
mean the flame skulls. Or the men outside that were outside.
Who were they, by the way? Just bandits? Or did they have a purpose?
Madmen of Strahd.
Sure.
Little more.
Would it help that we're trying to rid Strahd of the land?
No, it would not. And he kind of takes a bit of a step back.
Yeah,
I think that if you could share some information, I think that we would have to talk about it and discuss, but I mean, along with taking care of whatever it is on the second floor, We would love to be helpful. Do you have any information on what it is that is up there?
The keeper of the temple.
Oh. Is this the same keeper you spoke of before?
Yes.
What are they?
Pardon?
What are they? Like, are they human? Are they not human? Are they?
He was once human. He has become something more.
Another faceless god.
No, not quite so much more.
Does he have any identifying, like sigils or anything on his body? Like, like is he wearing a "I love Strahd" t-shirt? Like,
Roll. Okay. Can all. Sure. There is a symbol on there. I don't think you know what it is.
Hmm.
but it's not Strahd's symbol.
It's not Strahd's symbol, no. If anyone else is like trying to pay attention to this, I will allow them to roll a religion check.
I don't think I have any idea.
I don't think Leo would. I think
Yeah.
I think it would be Grangrik and Sephir that can roll a religion check if they would like.
I don't have any proficiency or anything, so I don't think Grangrik would.
No, it's not. It's not about proficiency. This
no?
is more of a things you may have dealt with. Definitely, it's definitely
Worldly.
Sephir. But
Yeah.
What if
I mean, I rolled a natural 19, so
okay, for a
no, just a
19.
flat 19.
okay, yeah, Sephir.
Religion
5.
being intelligence is kind of weird to me.
Yeah, it has something to do with the hells.
Interesting.
Did you say he was the keeper or protector of this temple?
Keeper.
He's the keeper's who he wants us to kill.
Yeah, so who's he then?
Ye-
What did he say?
Oh, he's
He's a
protector.
He's the
guard
watcher
or
The
what?
watcher or guard.
Yeah, what is it
Watcher.
that you do here? Are you strictly the entrance men? I mean, for someone who's guarding a temple, you want us to rid it of its keeper. Seems a bit odd to me.
Many things are odd to many people. This is a fair statement, though.
What's your passive perception, Marlon?
18.
You see me roll my eyes.
If we are to dispose of
Don't
this
hear you.
keeper of the temple, where are we?
I'll roll my eyes
Can you
again.
give us a direction? Where are we meant to
Well-
go?
Back up the stairs you came down from, and head left.
The door is locked.
You did not try that door.
No, up the stairs.
Leo has no idea. She's lost in the sauce. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little
we'll
bit confused. Are you?
We'll figure that out. But
The second door on the left from where the
Where you
flaming
fought
skulls
the
were.
flame skulls, walk
Yeah, okay,
straight
that's
ahead.
your left or my left?
Well,
Yeah, we were nearly there.
perhaps. Yeah, I know, right? Perhaps we go complete this task for you, and we return, and you give us some more information about this place.
One
Perhaps. Yes.
better.
What?
I would like something more than perhaps. I mean, if we're going to do this for you, there's a reason it's here and it has been for so long. It can't be easy. Nearly a venture in certain death, potentially. I would like to have, as I walk forward, I would like to have some assurance as I get close to him, if he allows me. I will take the dagger from my hand, from my side, and poke my hand, draw a little blood. And not necessarily that this is anything like a magical bind, but I'm trying to, I guess, bluff him into believing it. Something a little more...
Pact.
Yeah. Something a little more firm. As I like pull my hair back away from my my wreath of crown of thorns and reach my hand forward.
What do you want?
I would like to know about the artifacts here.
Okay. But what do you want with that? And he points down to your, like, the blood on your hand.
An agreement, a binding one.
Do I shake it?
Yes.
Oh, we're children.
Reaches out and kind of just puts his hand out.
Let's shake his hand and cast Hex on him. Just hoping to sell the deal, you know?
That's not a subtle thing, casting a spell.
I know.
Oh, we're in it now.
Remind me again. I need to check
Do
something.
I even fight?
All the wizards in the room light up and cast disintegrate.
Please make a Constitution saving throw, Leo.
Constitution.
As
It's not
you
advantage on
grab his
con.
hand and cast Hex, and he raises his hand and goes, no.
Oh, thank God.
And cast Counterspell.
Ooh, counterspell. Counterspell.
You do not have the plus.
I take like 3 steps back. No, I'm just kidding. Because Hex is a range.
I take 4 steps.
Yeah. You don't have to be in melee range.
Yeah, no, it's only a 10.
Okay, the Hex fails.
However, I
he
thought we had a
immediately
deal.
starts combat.
Oh, we're in it now. Oh, I did not roll well.
Damn.
Just another choice you've made, hey, Leo?
This time,
Man, my initiatives are terrible.
now you see as he casts Counterspell and his kind of concentration drops and he looks, this wicked smile shifts into this form of a snout. As he shifts into the form that you see in
What
front of
the?
you.
Oh, it's a lycanthrope.
Nope.
He's a fox.
He's a fox with glasses,
You're
though.
19. You're kind of a little bit of knowledge of the hells tells you that this creature is a fiend of some kind.
Oh no.
Cool.
This is gonna be bad.
I would
It won't be bad.
like some initiative rolls, please.
9.
9 as well.
18.
Rollies.
18.
Mm-hmm.
20.
4.
4.
14.
6. I can't believe we just did that.
That's
That's
cool.
crazy.
Was it back-to-back?
I'm running out
samesies?
of spells, guys.
What did you roll, Leo?
18.
Cool. So Sephir, you're up, and then it's its turn. So
Oh.
An Arcanoloth.
Sephir, what would you like to do?
Tempted to leave Leo there.
I am going to walk up to Leo. I am going to place my hand on her shoulder and cast protection from evil and good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
I
going
was
to say,
expecting you to walk up to her, take your glove off, and slap her in the face with it.
I'm then going to say, good luck. And I'm going to walk away.
Oh! Oh! No! I don't like it. I don't like it.
That'll end my turn.
I don't like it.
Okay.
I just heard your cat.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She doesn't like it either.
Just as loud as my farts then.
Oh, shivers. That's a big dome.
Not
Yeah,
walking away far
Kanaloth
enough.
stands there
And a
and
lot.
goes, "You pushed too far." And you see it reach its hands out and then clap together as this lightning kind of expands and then claps as it casts chain lightning into Leo. And it arcs out to 3 other people within 30 feet, arcing around the pillar, hitting Sephir and going straight for Grangrik and for Merlon. I need you all to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. No, that's not the roll. Come on, dice. Don't cuck me now. Ooh, that's not bad. 22.
19.
Yep. Both
Yep.
successes.
7.
23.
23 success.
7.
7 fail.
This is a AoE, is it?
It's
Or
joining
does it
all of us.
specifically have to target Leo first and then arc?
Oh yeah. Actually, let me have a look.
I failed anyways, so...
I might- No, because I might have to roll to attack Leo first.
And that would be a disadvantage if it is.
I think chain lightning, isn't it?
You create a bolt of lightning that arcs towards a target of your choice that you can see within range. 3 bolts then leap from the target to as many as 3 other targets, each of which must be within 30 feet of the first target. A target can be a creature or an object, and can be targeted by only one of the bolts. A target must make a dexterity saving throw. It's not an attack roll.
Yeah. It's like targeted, but not.
Yeah, it's weird. Lord have mercy. $45 points of lightning damage.
That's half.
Half for those that succeeded.
Oh.
Um,
2?
0 for me.
None for
It was
Marlon.
not an attack roll on me, you said? That's not what we...
Yes, correct. Was not an attack roll.
So 22 halved.
22 halved.
22 is half damage.
40,
45 down to 22.
45 halved.
I thought you'd already like pre-halved it.
No.
Oh, Jesus.
90.
No, because Leo failed the save, so I said full amount.
Troopers.
Okay.
It will then.
Oh, I've got to roll for concentration.
Yeah.
So
11
or higher.
I've got advantage. Yeah, easy.
I think it'll just stay there. Leo, you're up.
I thought your kind was more willing to make deals with us. What gives? And I will yeah, I'm just gonna make 2 attacks with my trident against it.
Go for it.
Oh God, this is where I start rolling terribly.
Oh no.
Guarantee. I mean, I don't know.
Don't you have advantage?
Do I have advantage
No.
for what?
I don't
Disadvantage on attack rolls against.
Yeah. Yeah, so that is a 15. Yeah, 15 in a less to hit.
They'll both miss.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I probably can't afford to leave its range. So, yep. Just stay there.
Grangrik, you're up.
Grangrik is going to let out a big old shit-eating grin. Use my bonus action to morph into my giant constrictor. Move forward. And then use my multi-attack. So I'm going to use constrict first. So if you can please make a DC 14 strength saving throw.
It cannot.
Cool. So it will take
Strength isn't-
2d8 bludgeoning damage. Radiant damage. Oh, fucking 2d8. Sorry, plus 4. So 7. I rolled a 1 and a 2.
7 radiant damage.
7 radiant damage. I will then use my bite attack on it. It has the grappled condition. I don't get advantage against it. You just have disadvantage against everything against other than me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I believe so.
Straight roll, a natural 10 for a 17. Oh, sorry, 16.
16 will miss.
16 will miss. Wow. Okay. And that will finish my turn.
All right. Marlon, you're up.
Steady aim.
Mm-hmm.
Do you need to if it's Yeah, you would need to.
Yeah, it's not restrained, unfortunately. It only gives the grappled condition.
22 to hit.
That'll hit.
Silvered arrow.
Yep.
8, 16, 19, 24 points of damage.
You feel like the arrow doesn't bite as much as you would like it to.
Okay, silver doesn't do anything. This is not gonna go well. I think that's my turn.
Sephir.
Having still been hit by magic, I'm going to walk further down the stairs. And I'm going to lay on hands myself for 15. That'll be my turn.
Okay.
Dale, can you add an extra 1 point of thunder damage?
Certainly can.
It's a DC 14 if you want to try and break out.
He's going to cast banishment on you.
Oh,
me?
Yeah, you're not grappling him if you're not there.
Yowza!
All right. Is that a
I would
wisdom?
need a charisma saving throw.
Counterspell.
Oh, no, I'm so bad at charisma.
Counterspell.
You're counterspelling.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Okay.
Ooh. Ooh.
I have to roll a Constitution saving throw, right? Against your spell save
I
DC.
believe that's how it works now.
Natural 13. It's a 15.
Save is 16.
Oh, no way.
Banishment fails.
Wow.
let's go, Leo.
Doesn't lose the spell slot though. So
No. Yeah.
does
So
lose
wrong.
the action.
Definitely should use the spell slot.
As
Does that finish his go?
As I let that go and it happens in my reaction, that's all I have. Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's it for his turn. Leo, you're up.
So he's grappled. We still don't have advantage on melee attacks.
Correct. He's not restrained.
Sure. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna make 2 attacks on him again. So a 19 and a natural 18 plus 8, so that would be a lot. Right?
Against the first
20
attack, he casts shield.
Okay.
The second one will hit though.
Sure. That's a D10 plus. Where's my D10?
Since you just told him that you're out of magic.
Yeah,
Doesn't need
yeah.
to hold a counter spell.
Yeah. For 10 radiant damage.
Okay.
Would I know that he would have a hard time hitting me if I tried to run from him while the snake was wrapped around him? Would I know if?
I think that's pretty easy to perceive, but he's also used his reaction, so.
Yeah. So I am going to back up. I'm going to run over here. And as I get over here, I'll yell down the stairs. Run because of the things that I've done. If you care, don't run from them. That's all I say.
Grangrik, you're up.
Question about constrict. It says so the python has a multi-attack, makes 1 bite attack, and uses constrict. If I've already used constrict and I'm currently doing it, can I use it again and just make?
I assume so. You just kind of like.
All right. So
Please. So I make another strength save.
Make another strength saving throw.
That one is a 17.
All right, cool. So it doesn't. I don't think you take any damage because it doesn't say like there's half damage.
Half, yep.
There. So I
So
just
then
do the bite attack.
Yep.
For it's a natural 16 plus 6. I don't know if that hits with shield.
What is it?
22.
16 plus 6 is 22. That will
22.
hit.
Ooh, nice. So I got 2d6 plus
22 is its AC when it shields.
Ooh, nice. This is thunder damage again on the D10. Still not great. 9 points of radiant damage and 5 points of thunder damage.
Cool.
And then what I might do is actually move it a little bit further away. So I can move it. I just take some like double movement to do so. I might just move it sort of like over here if you want to drag him over.
Sure.
Just to sort of put some distance between him and Leo. Oh, can I do it just so he's just outside of 30 feet? We might need to have measured it then. How far is it from?
That'll be. You've got like how much movement is the snake?
Do you want to see me try and go up onto my second screen and just put the measurement up? 30 feet, so only 15 feet.
Yeah, you can get to there. That's fine.
Okay, cool. Cool. That will finish my turn.
Okay. Marlon, you're up.
Bonus action, I'm going to coat my dagger of venom in poison.
Mhm.
And go and attack him.
Okay.
In melee, so I'm gonna run up and make an attack.
Go for it, roll me an attack.
I'm gonna use my last lucky point to give myself advantage.
Yep.
And I'm making the I'm gonna make my standard attack. So with my short sword first.
Yep.
That's 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
It's 5d6. Oh, that's a really bad roll. 6, 10, 13, 18 points of damage.
Mhm.
And then as part of the nick ability for the dagger.
So so you use the sneak attack on that's just your normal short sword, correct?
A normal short sword, correct?
Yep.
Yep. And then when I make the extra attack with the light property, you make as part of the attack action instead of the bonus action. So I can make the second attack as a part of my light option. So also with advantage, natural 20. Which is really unfortunate because it's just 2d4.
Plus poison, right?
But the
Poison doesn't get crit.
4 points of damage. That's magical.
Yep.
But then he also then has to make a DC 15 con save, or take 2d10 poison.
He is immune to poison.
Ooh, unlucky. Good attempt.
Yeah. Well. And then that'd be my turn.
Okay. Sephir. Leo runs up. You hear that call down the hallway as you stand there. What do you do?
I know if you cast like a different spell that has concentration, just overrides.
Yeah, concentration drops from the first one.
Choosing to drop a spell.
Yeah, free.
Free magic. Yeah, free action. Yeah.
You can just decide to drop a spell.
Yeah. So I'm going to slowly walk back up the stairs.
Specificity on slowly.
Yep. Yeah. I'm going to walk past Leo. And as I walk past, I don't look at her. I just walk past and I say, "You are reckless." And I drop the protection on her. And I get to about there with my 35 feet. I'm... Oh, damn it. Action. Kidding. I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on the Arcanaloth.
Yeah, Arcanaloth.
Hunter's Mark?
Hunter's Mark.
What are you, a ranger?
I had to have no idea what he is, to be honest with you. But
I'm pissed.
he'll get over it.
I did. And I'll have to Eldritch Blast this range.
No, you won't get the extra D6 with Hunter's Mark from Eldritch Blast. Hunter's Mark specifies it has to be a weapon attack, not a hex would work. Yeah, hex says any. When you make an attack, Hunter's Mark, I believe, says when you make a weapon attack.
Hunter's Mark, you magically mark one creature you can, until the spell
Unless they
ends.
changed it.
You deal an extra 1d6 force damage to the target whenever you hit it with an attack roll.
Oh, okay, never mind. They changed it. Cool, go for it.
Hmm.
It used to be weapon attack. They've changed it for the new one. I'm fine with that. I stand corrected. Roll me the damage. Hunt this person with an Eldritch Blast. Or this creature.
All right. Roll for attack. That is a lot to hit. 24.
That'll hit.
Second one being a natural 20.
Oh, let's go.
Hold on a second.
Is Hunter's Mark only the first attack, or does it apply to both?
I think it applies to both. I think they redid it and said it applies to just one, and then everyone was like, "Well, that makes Hunter's Mark useless."
Whenever you hit it with an attack roll, yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever.
Yeah, nice. Okay, cool.
When they first released like one D&D, like the stuff
Oh,
that
that was
on
only
it on the
trigger.
yeah, and everyone was like, "What the is this?" Like it made it so bad.
Hunters
So
Rangers were already bad.
I'm also going to expend a channel divinity point to I'm going to say cast, but just use Vow of Enmity.
Yep.
I was going to do it before. I've already like rolled a natural 20. So
yeah.
But I'll have advantage from here on out.
Yep.
But yeah, is he? Sorry, he's got to be within 30 feet. I'm assuming. Yeah.
Yeah.
25. Cool. All right, I'll roll damage. 10. So does Hunter's Mark get double?
Yep.
Yeah.
All damage dice. Yeah.
So it'll be 3d10, 3d6.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah, not bad. 10 on one of the things. 10, 20, 33.
Damn. Yeah, huge. He feels that hit a lot.
Nice.
That hurts.
Job.
No, what?
Anything else from you, Sephir?
That
big boy.
Action.
That changes my plan.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Kind of the creature just kind of snarls. Strahd will get you in the end anyway. And he teleports up and vanishes from your grip. What? You do not see where he goes.
Seeing him do that, it wasn't. I probably don't know. I don't know that I know. It wasn't Dimension Door, right? Because I know that spell.
It didn't look like Dimension Door, no.
Okay.
And he's not invisible. I can't feel him anymore. He definitely teleported away.
Yes.
He pulled
Correct.
out, bro.
Yeah, he pulled out. Goddamn. Pull-out game's strong.
That is his turn. I am going to keep it in combat. So, Leo, what would you like to do?
I will say to the group, ooh. I don't know that I will say that. Do we?
No, don't say that. Say that.
I don't know what to do. I'm gonna hide, honestly, like, because I'm not in good shape. I don't have anything going on for me here. Brother, I literally have nothing. There's things I can do. but it man, is there anywhere? I don't want to group up. I'm afraid to group up and then him come in and just blast our asses off. Wait, where did I go? Oh God.
You dropped yourself off on a map.
There you go.
Yeah.
You're back.
I don't want to run, but I also don't want to group up. So I'm just going to move into, I was like right there. I'm going to move over here and just kind of hide around the corner, keeping an eye out for the bad guy. And if he appears, I'm going to.
I should probably show you that's actually an open area.
Oh.
Trashed.
Well, I guess would I have seen that it was an open, unexplored room?
Yeah, probably. Like you would have been able to glance past it as you've walked around.
Sorry, I'm taking a while to figure what out I want to do. Instead, I'm just gonna run like over along this wall. I'm just gonna be
sure
within 5 feet. I'm gonna make him help me either way. I'm just kidding.
Grangrik, you're up.
Wish I could.
Can I do an active perception check to try and sort of?
Since you and your allies, what if I don't consider you an ally anymore?
It could be. Right?
That's a fair point. Roll a perception check for me.
I am holding Eldritch Blast in case he comes into vision within range.
I rolled a 2.
No worries. You do not find him. That is your action. What else would you like to do?
Don't really want to drop wild shape just yet, but I think I will sort of move within 10 feet of Sephir.
Cool. Merlon, you're up.
Gather round.
I'm gonna fly up here.
Yep.
I don't know how far I just put myself. Where did I go?
You are just hovering in the air. You may not be able to. You may have to like move up.
Yeah.
Because
so
of.
I'm just gonna fly on top of here. Can I do it? Or can I also do an active perception check to see if I can find it?
Sure. Roll me perception.
Thank goodness for all I will talent. 18.
You can hear a little bit of like scurrying and whatnot going on from inside the head.
Oh,
inside the head.
It is. You cannot see inside of there. It is still pitch darkness.
Okay.
He's got like a safe retreat space or something.
For the.
How much movement have I used already to get up there? Was it 30 feet? 20 feet.
20, yeah.
I'm gonna use 20 more feet. How do I measure this?
So
start from where you want to go and bring it back to you. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. I'm gonna bonus action dash. Because I'm speedy now, I have 40 feet of regular movement, so I still have 60 feet of movement. I'm going to fly into the magical darkness.
You run into a head.
Ow.
Like a bird on a big window.
Like
your wings.
I'm listening out for him, and can I hear him inside or rather than
you can hear him inside.
What was he saying?
He's kind of like there's like soft muttering. Just like cretins.
Cretins.
Better than cockroaches.
Yeah, but yeah, it's
It's another C word.
Cretin cockroaches.
I'm just gonna hang here until he.
Is that door meant to be open, Dale?
I'll beat that out.
I've kind of left it there to be like that's kind of That's
Okay.
what the top is meant to be. It's just this is how the map is done. So
Gotcha. Okay.
you cannot see him there, but yes.
Okay. Cool. Just checking.
I'll hang here. That'll end my turn.
Okay. Sephir, you're up.
Okay. All right.
So he came out of a door down the bottom of the thing, and
There's a
from
door.
there is
here,
Oh,
there
it's
was a
open.
door down there. So he came out. That would be open because he came out of that, and there is a staircase that leads up.
Okay.
About 40 feet. Well, it's a little bit longer because it's got to wind up to the top.
But he's not actually there, right? He's at the top.
He's at the top, yeah.
Yeah.
10 feet. Oh, I don't know that Grangrik can talk in wild chat.
I
No
can
one does.
hear. You know I can hear. I just can't
You've always known he can hear. Yeah.
Yeah.
I look up at him. We chase? Nod or
I
shake
think
the
I probably
snake head.
shoot a look up to Merlon, and then look back down at
The
Sephir and
magical
sort of
darkness.
nod my snake head.
Okay.
My snake head. God, I just don't know if I want to like spider climb up to get to where Marlon is, or actually go inside and up, because then I'm like stuck in there with him. I'm gonna go in and up. 10 feet.
Yep.
Another 10 feet. That's 20.
I'd say it's about 60 feet of staircase.
Good lord. All right. I will action dash.
Mhm.
So, which would give me 70
70.
all up. But
So you'd get to the top.
I use like 20 feet just to get to the fucking door of the place.
Yeah. So you'd be a little bit from the bottom. As you kind of approach kind of that point, you can see this black void in front of you.
Because it's darkness all.
Yeah.
I have a bonus action. I can't do much. Oh, God. I'm just gonna stand on the staircase then. There, where I'm at.
Not a problem. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Marlon?
Marlon?
Yes.
Can you please make a Constitution saving throw for me? You cannot see it, but you hear him start to cast some arcane words.
Does Sephir thing
and
go through
something
walls?
goes.
Does Sephir thing go through walls? Like, is he within
Nora.
10 feet?
I got 50 feet up a 70.
Yeah, I don't think he's
No.
close enough to him.
Okay. Yeah.
Is this to avoid frightened condition?
No.
Okay.
This is to resist the effects of Finger of Death.
Ooh,
Oh, good.
that seems bad.
16.
Fingering to death.
Okay. Shit.
Island Eyes.
How much health do you have at the moment?
79.
Okay. You should be all right.
How does he know I'm there? Would be my question.
He can see through magical darkness.
But I'm
That
through
one.
a wall.
Are you? Is it a
Is there
solid
wall
wall?
there?
Yeah,
You
of course
can't
it
see it.
I flew into it.
Yeah, you flew into part of it. You didn't. You can't
a
see the whole
Solid,
thing.
but maybe
Force wall.
transparent.
He could have like arrow slit. What do they call them before?
Oh yeah.
Okay. That's 19. Oh, no, that's not right. 19. 29. You take 59 necrotic damage. Hey, look on the bright side. You're still alive.
That's no doubt, bro. If he knocks you unconscious there,
Wow.
you're just dead,
Uncanny dodge. Uncanny
Yep.
dodge.
Why?
Cool.
Uncanny.
Uncanny dodge feels like it shouldn't be able to dodge Finger of
Yeah.
Death.
Wait, is it a deck save? I don't want to like.
No,
Is it
uncanny dodge.
dodges
No,
everything.
it's when I can't.
It's an
because
attack,
when
isn't it?
It's an attack which you can see.
Yeah.
When an attack
And it's
that
not-
you can see hits
it's
you with
not-
an
it's not
attack, you
technically an
can
attack
take
either.
action.
It's
a
Hits you with an attack. It's still an attack.
So you take that. You feel this kind of necroticness just rip through you
Yep.
and just like rip apart your life force.
Yeah.
But you manage to stay alive.
Yowza.
The change of plans, FYI, was me planning to cast that on Leo last turn.
Oh. Yeah, that would have.
Oh, and that kills you, I think, if you fail.
That's dead. That's death. Character number
Probably
2.
even if she doesn't fail, because how much health do you have, Leo?
20,
I
21.
didn't look. Yeah.
Oh. Yep.
Just the plus kills me, right?
The plus is plus 30.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'd have to roll 5 on 78.
Yeah.
So yes, you would. It would have killed you.
That bro.
But it's okay. You're fine.
For now.
Grangrik, you're up.
Isn't it Leo before me?
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry, Leo. Leo, you're up. My bad.
So I'm gonna try something. Don't know if it's gonna work because I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna work. So I'm gonna run in here and like it's you describe this room as darkness, like it's pure darkness. And you can't say
The staircase.
top. Okay,
The
I can see. Is there a clear way up to the top though, like an opening, like a hole in the middle of the staircase or anything like that?
It's think more like a pillar in the middle of like a spiral staircase, so
Yeah.
you can't actually see up.
I'm gonna run in and I'll pull my sleeve up from the side, and as I do that, you see these flecks of frost kind of peel and fall off my arm, and I'll raise my hand up, and I'll say, "Nothing ventured, nothing gained," and I'll cast Cone of Cold up the tower.
You know that like Sephir's up there, right?
Wait, Sephir didn't go up, did he?
Mm.
Yeah, he's up the
Oh, I thought
staircase.
he was standing
You-
right
you-
next to me.
No. You watched him. You
Oh,
watched him
okay,
run
okay.
up the staircase.
So he's not.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
not
yeah,
where
yeah.
he is. Okay, no, I wouldn't do that.
No.
I mean, yeah, I mean,
You could probably put Sephir flying.
he's gonna
up.
be in a.
I mean,
Me?
What do you mean, me? Don't-
These are your decisions.
and I think it's working
They
out
should be
great.
your consequences
Okay.
alone. Here or
He's a bad guy. He was trying to swindle us, anyways.
Crub's trying to get me into my villain arc again.
I mean,
I mean, damn. Okay, well,
Don't tempt me to do what I already want to do.
where are you up there? You just walked up
He's
the
like
stairs?
50 feet up the
50 feet
staircase.
up.
It's a spiraling staircase. It's just that this is how the map has it positioned.
Yeah,
So there's
sure.
a 50-foot spiral staircase or 60-foot
So
spiral
Marlon's
staircase. He's 50 feet up there.
outside the statue. Sophia's 50 foot up, a 60 foot, and you're at the base of the stairs. I'm just outside.
Yeah.
Hmm. And I can't see anything. It doesn't stop me from shooting Eldritch Blast into the darkness, though. Is it? Is that better than nothing?
You can just shoot randomly at the head if you like.
Marlon's up there.
He's outside, though.
He's.
As far as I
But
know.
I don't know. If, he's in the darkness. I think.
You
Though.
don't have a
He
clear
flew
shot.
into the darkness. You guys
Sure.
can't see Marlon.
No.
Marlon is in
Yeah,
the darkness
Marlon-
somewhere.
That's true. So if I didn't see
But
him, I
there's no-
wouldn't do that.
Dale, did you say there's like a solid pillar in the middle and the staircase wraps around it? So
Yes.
if you look up, you can't see. You can only see the first level of the stairs.
Yeah,
from
and
the
then
base.
you're followed by the staircase that kind of spirals above that.
Yeah,
Like you
there's
can see
no
the underneath
shot.
of that. No.
Then
You
I
have
am
to go
going to
outside and
use.
just shoot at the head.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that because plus, if Marlon flew into it and I can't see him, he's encompassed by the sphere of darkness. I'm as what it sounds like. I'm just gonna use my action to dash and move up the stairs. Then.
Okay. You make it about halfway up the stairs. I would say.
Yeah,
from
so
from
30
where you
feet,
were.
right?
So you're about 30 feet up the stairs. Grangrik, you're up.
How would you like to rule this as a large creature? If I wanted to try and move up the stairs, is that?
I think
possible?
as a specific, because you are a snake, you can.
Okay.
If you were a different type of large creature, I would say probably not. But as a snake, I think you can.
Okay, cool. Well, in that case, then I will also bonus action dash. It'll take me 10 feet to probably get there, so I'm also I'm probably at the same level of as Sephir.
Okay.
So you slithered past me. You're up the stairs a little bit ahead of me.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What's a bonus action and dash for you?
No, not in this form, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't have any bonus actions in this form. So yeah, I just finished my turn.
Okay. Marlon, you take this force of necrotic damage as you look into a void. What are you going to do?
Rickety rocked me. I'm going to fly out the same way that I came in.
Yeah.
And back down here. Jeepers.
You don't see anyone out anymore.
That
There's
hurt
no one outside.
a lot. From where I think the head is, I'm going to come across here. Maybe hide behind this pillar. I think.
I can't see you.
I'm out
Where are
of
you?
sight.
Okay, yeah, cool. So you get out of sight line from
Out of sight line
from where the head is. Cool.
From where the body, where I think that came from, because that just rocked me.
Okay, Sephir, you're up.
Are we in the blind sight? Sorry, the magical darkness.
No, you
yet?
can
Just
see it.
outside.
You're at the base of it.
Okay.
There's nothing. I don't have any spells. Just run in there because I can't see anything. He's just gonna finger me to death. I
don't know if you can do it again.
We couldn't
could do it.
possibly know that though.
We don't. We wouldn't. We couldn't.
He's got 10 fingers. So.
Plus, I don't know that we know what happened to you if you were in the magical darkness.
Yeah, like they have
You
no
would not
idea.
know.
Yeah,
They may have heard the arcane words and a scream.
yeah, you
And it would have been
Or a gasp.
blood
screeching in
Yeah.
horror. Yeah.
So, vow of enmity, right?
Mhm.
I need to be able to see them to initially do the vow, whatever.
Which you've already done.
Yeah. So we need to. Yeah, you can expend one. Against
I
a
would like to
creature.
point out, have you read Hunter's Mark?
I was literally, actually, just about to. Yeah.
Mhm.
I have advantage on perception or survival check to find it.
Yeah.
So I can hunt it down. So that's going to be an action.
It is, but
Try
you
to
would be
find
able
it.
to pick where it is in the room.
So I'd have advantage even though I wouldn't be able to see. Or would that
There
be a
are
straight roll?
other ways to detect things.
Perception or
and
survival?
Here.
I would probably you can hear it. I'd probably still give you advantage because of Hunter's Mark and the close proximity.
Did we smell him? Does he smell like a demon, like sulfur and brimstone and fire?
Probably a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. I'd like to try.
Cool. Roll me a perception check. Or a survival, whichever one you like.
With advantage?
Yes.
15.
Okay. You can kind of pick out as you, like from the footsteps and kind of scurrying that is going on above you, and where he possibly is, and the arcane words that were used as well.
Mm. I would like to try to what I think is like get close enough for like say me to attack. I know I this of a feeling. I want to get close but not too close. So however that works.
Yeah.
That was an action to find him. I can't even just stand there in the darkness, hoping nothing bad happens.
Okay. It's now his turn.
Fuck.
Okay. What do we got?
Rolodex of spells.
Really not good at this point in the fight. He's going to say some arcane words. However, you are not going to. Oh, does he just? What does he do? You detect. You've been able to kind of hear him up until now. Suddenly, you can no longer hear him. Up where he is.
Do
Like
I feel?
You hear a scurrying over towards the south wall, which is kind of mostly where he was anyway, and then you just hear the noise vanish. I would probably say that if you think you got yourself in range to attack, you would be able to have an attack at disadvantage on him. Like an opportunity attack as he kind of tries to flee and then do this.
Okay. So, in that case, with my what's it called? I'm gonna find it. Is it Warcaster?
Mm-hmm. You can use a single target spell in place of. Yeah.
As he leaves my range, I would like to try to cast Command.
Okay.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. Pretty good wisdom.
Yeah.
Give it a crack. What's the command?
Halt.
Okay.
Sorry, wait. Sorry. Yeah, it doesn't move and takes no action or bonus action.
Okay. What's your DC?
16.
That is a 21 to save.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Fuck.
Good thought, though.
Merlon, you see it suddenly on the other appear on the other side, looking a little bit haggard as it lands there and figure out. Yeah. Flies itself up to the railing up here.
Motherfucker.
Where'd it go?
Leo, you're up. You do not know any of this has happened. You heard Sephir yell halt.
I have nothing to go off of other than that, assuming that maybe that was successful. So I continue up into the darkness. I was 20 feet behind Sephir when he stopped. I don't know how much movement that would use. I mean, I have, 30 foot of movement, so... Does that get me up into the room?
You catch up below, but you won't get into the room. You'd have to dash to get into the room. You're now 10 feet below the darkness, or below the top of the stairs. Maybe 5 feet below the darkness.
Wait, is this when Jamie had to leave?
He's just going to go
11:30.
get changed for... No, he has to leave sort of now-ish. He's just gone to go get changed, so he's got a little bit longer. But he probably has to leave in sort of the next 7-ish minutes.
All right, we need to... Let's see if we can get... Let's see if we can at least get a bit of a resolution. Maybe not. Don't want to rush it, but...
Yeah, I mean, I think I will dash and get into the room. At least, I mean, feel around and get somewhat close to Sephir to, in my mind, help be in the same space as him and this creature.
No worries. You dash your way in and trying to get in and get into the room. Grangrik, you're up.
Yeah, so I think I moved 10 feet further into the room.
Yep.
I do have blind sight of 10 feet as the giant constrictor. I'm assuming I look into the room and see him not there.
You do. You also see laying on the floor near the corner of the wall the hilt of a sword.
Oh, fuck me. I can't fucking change out on wild shape because then I can't see. And I guess now's a good chance to speak. So I think actually,
sword.
Sword. What probably happened is, I get to the top of the stairs. I see inside the room that there is no, this creature is no longer in here, and then see the sword, and out of sort of almost instant reaction, just kind of go, sword. What I will then do...
You all hear a voice you have not heard before in a snake-like whisper in the darkness say sword.
That's so fucked up. Being that I can see that the sword is in there now, or I see a sword, and at this point I can't really sort of take the chance it's not what we're after, I am going to drop my wild shape.
Yep.
I'm going to, I hope this works, cast Dispel Magic with my 4th level spell on the magical darkness.
It will drop the magical darkness.
Nice,
You
good
can all
call.
see inside of a room that seems to be some form of makeshift living area. Inside of this head, it is a mostly solid head with a bunch of arrow slits into it. When you drop the darkness, you can see the Arcana on the balcony on the far side at the top.
Like the way in?
Yeah.
Is
So
he looking back at the head?
No, he's looking away.
He's running away.
Right, okay.
If anything, he's looking probably left.
So I use my action. I technically still have a bonus action, but there's not much I can do with it. Can I use my bonus action to pick up the sword?
Yeah, you can like that. You can just free interaction to interact with an object. You may certainly do that.
I'll look back at because both Sephir and Leo are in the room, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
I'll sort of look back at Sephir and Leo and say, "Oh well, okay." As I pick up the sword, does it look anything other than a normal sword?
It's not a sword. It's a hilt. It's a handle. It's just a
Oh.
handle with a gemstone on it.
Oh.
You grab the handle, and as soon as you do, you hear a voice in your mind.
Fuck.
We don't touch anything.
All
It was
the-
a reaction. I
all-
couldn't help it.
All the voices.
Who wishes to wield my power, and what goals do you seek?
Should I respond or should we leave it for next session?
I don't think we're going to get much further, depending on how much time Jamie has.
How much time you got, Jamie?
5 or 10 minutes.
Okay. I will say whisper. My name is Grangrik Thornshield, and I wish to slay Strahd von whatever his name is.
Saravich?
Zarevich.
Then my power is yours, and vengeance will be mine. And the blade lights up in a
Whoa.
glowing beam of sunlight.
Yeah!
And we'll leave it there.
Yes.
Yeah!
Holy
Hell
shit.
yeah.
Oh, if it's okay, I just want to as does that a super bright light?
Yeah.
Can I look back and see that the Aaron whatever his name is to see if he looks back?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, and
well,
it looks back and there's this like fear in its eyes.
Hell yeah!
You have
Where is-
possession
where
of
is the
the
Arcana?
sun sword.
Hell yeah, baby.
Where-
Let's
where's
go.
Where's the Arcana loft, though?
You might not be able to see it because of distance. It's
And
like up
line
here.
Yeah,
of
there.
sight.
Oh, okay.
You said he did glance to the left,
Yeah.
though? To his
Yeah.
left? Hmm.
Oh, I can't move myself because you're in.
Oh, that was sick.
Very cool.
Is he looking low?
yeah.
He wouldn't,
Yeah,
be,
like,
he
up-
wouldn't
like,
be
there's-
running if he
yeah.
wasn't hurt. Yeah.
It would be
so-
Marlon's go next if there's something that you want to do.
Well, I would like to attempt to hide and then find him and take a piff at him.
You can see him, or you should be able to. If maybe I
can't
need to move
see
him.
him on my
Can you see him
screen.
there?
Yeah.
Yes, I can. Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Can I
So
hide
you
behind
saw. Yes.
hide behind a pillar? Hide.
Yep.
Yeah, 21.
Yep.
And then take a piff at him with an arrow.
Go for it. Give it a crack.
Come on, natural 20 would be really good here. Natural 20!
Let's go.
Oh.
Are you serious?
Let's go.
I got though.
All right, let's. Well, you've got to do enough damage.
Yeah.
Your damage is resisted, so you've still
Yeah.
got to do enough.
Oh, okay. So it's. Hang on, I need to get some more D4s out.
You get sneak attack, right?
D4s, D6s.
Sorry, D6s.
So what is it? 10d6.
No, 8D6 and 2D8.
Ow, 8d6 and 2d8.
Not impossible. Not at all.
Where are they? They must be on the bottom somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Ah, we fix this. Oh, not great. 2.
Just imagine Marlon
it's
jiggle peeking the corner.
Actual. That is exactly what
Yeah.
Marlon does.
31.
How do you want to do it?
Yes!
31, so 15. So he
Just
had less,
sorta like-
less than 15 hit points.
Like I'm like,
He had 15 hit points.
Oh, no way. You rolled 31. there.
89 health is 89 damage is what you dealt to him, and he has 104.
Oh, wow.
oh,
That's great.
yeah.
Far out.
That's crazy.
I'll sort of like just look beyond the peak. Like look beyond, like the sorry, look beyond the column and see him just there. And you say, and I'll say, yeah, I hurt. This might hurt more. And just
I imagine too that, like with the sword illuminating the space through the arrow slit, like just thematically or cinematically, like one of those
beam of sunlight
beams
on
just
him.
illuminates him perfectly and
Yeah,
gives you
that's
like
cool.
perfect sight
Like
on
a
it.
spotlight.
Yes.
Yeah.
that's unreal.
I love it.
The Arcanoloth drops and falls into a burning heap of ash and sludge, leaving behind only its possessions on top
Oh, I had gone in
of
there
the
to grab
stairs.
something. Ooh.
Cool.
All right, gents, I have to get going.
Yeah, man.
All good.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Have a good
Bye,
day.
bye,
Thank
man.
you. That was awesome.
Yeah, it's very
Looking
good.
forward to the next one.
Bye, dude.
Catches then.